We're live. Okay, hey everybody. There he is. We have a surprise guest tonight. And Linda actually met Chad Mudridge. Mudridge.
Yep, you got it.
I was close. We were just discussing that, and I didn't think I could even remember it that long. Chad actually sold a piece of glass to our Miss Linda Fleming. And she brought Chad to our attention. And Chad, you have a history at Fenton.
Yeah.
Tell us about your father.
My dad was a glass blower for 46 years at Fenton's. He was on a lot of the brochures. Like I have a little magnet with his picture on it that they sold in the gift shop. But he was a glass blower there for Fenton for 46 years. Loved all of it. One of his favorite things to do is when the collectors would come, Fenton would have a Saturday where they would bring the collectors in and allow them to blow glass. And so he taught them how to do it. So he loved the glass.
And your dad's name was Henry.
And my dad's name was Henry. Yes, you'll see him a lot of the brochures, different things.
Now, when he blew a piece of glass, now there are actually like basket handle makers. And did your dad just do the base of a basket, or did he have a specialty that he did? I mean, did he never do a handle? I don't know if they crossed paths like that.
I mean, I think he had a handler's mark. Each basket on the basket has a handler's mark on the side. Mm-hmm. He may have had one of those because he really knew all of the different trades or all of the different shop areas. Mm-hmm. But his job, there's probably 17 or 18 different people mm-hmm. who will work on a piece of glass. And a blown piece of glass, he was called a blocker, and he would be digging the molten glass, which is about 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, mm-hmm. out of the pot, and he would put the first, like if you think about the optics on like a coin dot or the spiral optics, he would be the one to do that part.
Okay.
Before they sent it onto the blower, and the blower would actually put it into the mold.
Right. If you're just joining us, this is Chad. His family worked for Fenton Art Glass. His dad was a glass blower, Henry, and we're talking about that if you're just coming in the room right now. If you have any questions to ask, feel free to ask, and we'll see if he has any answers to the question. So Henry was kind of cross-trained to do everything. But he wasn't particularly like a handle maker. He produced like the bottom parts of baskets and vases and stuff. That is awesome.
Yeah, lamps were big for him. He loved to make lamps.
He loved to make lampshades.
He did, yes. This picture of my dad is most likely, this is a pretty large piece of glass that he's blowing, and it's most likely a lampshade.
So explain to me the blocker again. They're calling this a blocker. Okay. What is a blocker?
A blocker, he will gather the glass out of the pot, mm-hmm. And then he will put it in a tub and will smooth out the glass to make sure there's no wrinkles, make sure there's no imperfections in the glass. He would put it in what they call a block, and he would move it around to make sure, and he would put the first bubble of air into the glass. Yes, Linda will be here at 8. We have a couple pre-shows today. All right. So this is cool. Your dad actually made one of the calendars. Yeah. This was 1997. And they did a calendar. There's multiple different shops and or people on this calendar, but my dad made it in this calendar.
So it says the blower is the glass. Okay. The blower is the glass worker. Most people picture in their minds. Placing the developing piece into its final mold. The blower gives it the actual shape.
Yes.
The actual shape. That is really cool. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Kathy. So you grew up in this Fenton family.
I did.
Did you aspire to be involved in Fenton?
I don't know that I aspired. I've always enjoyed it. I went to be a tour guide first in college. Usually if you worked there, your kids would immediately have a summer job available for them to work as a tour guide. And so I went, was a tour guide for 2 years, and then moved my way up in the gift shop. But
I'm curious, when you were small and your dad was working at Fenton, because this is such a little community, it's amazing to me that at its heyday, Fenton had 740 people working there in this little area. So, like, when you were in school, did everybody's folks have a job, or?
Most people, at least in this area and in Williamstown, at one point or another, worked at Fenton's, or at least their dad or mom started working at Fenton's before they moved to some of the other plants.
His name is Chad Mugridge.
Mugrage, Mug and Rage.
Yes. So, I heard a statistic one time in Washington County, how many people had actually worked in some respects to Fenton, and it was a really high number, which has always amazed me, because this little area, to have all the craftspeople in it and all the painters and everything, is just remarkable. So when you went to school, there were other parents, and
oh yeah,
it was just a way of life.
Yeah, one of my best friends, her dad and mom both worked there. So yeah, it was a family oriented thing. Fenton was always more family. One of my favorite stories is I grew up right around the corner from Frank Fenton, and I played basketball from the time I was big enough to be able to shoot the basketball in his driveway.
Now, I hear you could never be big enough for Frank Fenton. Was Frank Fenton the one that was 6'7", 6'8"?
Yeah, he was tall. Yes, he was very tall. Well, all the family, his kids in particular, all of them were very tall and basketball players.
So I heard that Frank Fenton also was a rower. We saw that on the boat trip today.
Yes.
Where Marietta College has their rowing team. And Frank Fenton, I picture him on one of those big rowers, and he had to be the guy in the back. He had to be at 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah, he was very athletic. His whole family were very athletic with their height and different things. So yes.
Did folks move to the area just to work at Fenton? That's kind of an interesting question. Were they sought after jobs?
Well, many of you know Fetty. Dave Fetty came to Fenton from a glass company in Milton. So there were certain people that they would go after to come to work at Fenton. Most people they would train. My dad would have been one that would have been trained by other skilled workers what to do. But there were certain people, Dave Fetty, Delmer Stowalser.
Did you know Delmer?
Oh, I knew Delmer.
You knew Delmer?
Absolutely. I did.
Oh my gosh. So they would have Dave Fetty, Delmer, and was it Barber that were there at the same time?
Yes. I didn't know Barber as well, but I knew Dave really well. I knew Delmer. Delmer and my dad were very close friends.
Yes.
And so, yeah.
I'm thinking of, who does Dave call Shorty? Do you know who that is? I'm going to have to I'm going to have to talk to him about that.
You'll have to ask Dave, because I'm not sure about that.
Okay, so were Fenton jobs really? That was just a staple in the area. I mean, if you wanted to go out and get work, the first place you would go to Fenton and see if it was cool.
Yeah, there were lots of young people who graduated high school and went right to work at Fenton's. They would start out what they would carrying in, which means once the piece of glass was done, they would carry it from the skilled worker to the actual leer, the furnace. So a lot of people, you worked your way up.
So how long did your dad work there? Were you guys working at the same time there?
46 years he worked there, yes. And I would always take my break when I worked in the gift shop. I would take my break in the gift shop at the same time my dad did, so I could go out and talk to my dad.
Oh,
so that was
nice.
fun.
Hi, Mary Beth. Hi, Joanne. We've been having a lot of fun here. Yes, and it's fun to meet when you come down to Marietta. You're gonna bump into some people that have stories about Fenton. It's just the way it is. And when Linda met Chad, she says we need to have him on, and I said great. Okay, so tell us about this basket here.
One of the things that the guys could do was, from time to time they were allowed to make things themselves, sort of one of a kind or sample pieces. And my dad loved cranberry glass. Cranberry glass is made with gold. So he would take a piece of cranberry glass, and he also loved Burmese. And so he encased that, just a vision he had in his head on this melon basket, one of a kind.
It does. It does look one of a kind because the inside is not that typical Burmese pinky color. It's definitely red.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's show that a little closer. Look at this one of a kind basket that his dad made. What a treasure. And the red actually is made with real gold. So it is just a beautiful, this one will glow too. I love the shape of it. I love the design. It's kind of like a melon, but it's shaped so much different. I love this. It's a family heirloom. Yes, he brought it to show us today. So tell us, do you have any stories about working in the gift shop? Who was a popular artist maybe at the time that you started working? Any kind of things that you can enlighten us on?
Probably as a tour guide, one of my favorite
I forgot you were a tour guide.
That's
too.
where you started.
Yes.
You were a tour guide, and then you also, when you weren't on tour, you worked in the gift shop. And so some of our favorite artists, especially the painters, we would always go downstairs and, show the tour groups the different painters. Marilyn Wagner was one of my favorites. I love Marilyn.
Tell us about Marilyn.
Oh,
you must was she eccentric? What kind of woman was she?
Marilyn was always real funny, and she always had a joke to tell us. So she was always on the end, and so we would always stop there. Diane Gessel, who was another funny person. Oh, Diane.
Linda's laughing. Why is Diane so funny? She just was witty?
She was witty, and she was also honest. If she didn't like something, like painting something or whatever, she would just tell you.
Everybody knew it.
Everybody knew it, absolutely. They eventually moved her off of the line because they didn't want the tour groups to hear what she had to say.
Okay.
She was so little, and she had a British accent.
She did.
She was walk through decorating on a tirade. It was hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Can you guys hear Linda Fleming? This is what I love to hear. So we're hearing about Diane Gessel now, and you can put personalities to the names on the bottom of your pieces. And Diane recently passed, didn't she?
Yes. I actually did her funeral.
You did?
I'm a pastor, and they called me and asked me to do her funeral. So I got to tell some fun stories about Diane and how, she was always just so funny. And, if I said something wrong, she'd correct me right there. Now, Chad, you're wrong about that. She'd interrupt my tour group. So
it is sad, Nancy, that she passed. But you know what? You can hear the laughter. That's what we're here on this earth to exactly affect people like Diane affected you and
absolutely.
Linda.
Yeah.
The smile on their face instantly in remembrance of Diane. And she was. Did you say she was English?
Yes.
Yeah, she was English.
With
Yep.
an accent.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we're just having an interview. We are going to have a community sale followed by Linda Fleming sale at 8. This is our warm up. That was cool. So what other stories? What other artists do you?
I have lots of artists. One of the stories I love to tell people is about a glass, especially if a lamp, for instance. This is an interesting fact. A lamp, like if you have lamps, it was made with a bottom in it.
Mm-hmm.
And they send that back to the finishing department, and they have a diamond blade, and they cut the bottom of that off,
Mm-hmm.
and then they sand it down. And one of the things my tour groups used to love to hear was a diamond blade will cut glass, but you can put your finger up by it, and it wouldn't cut your finger.
Oh, that's amazing.
And that was something. A lot of the glass was sent to finishing, and used. They cut that piece off. A bear was always made with a bottom of a fount on the bottom or stand. You might see those out, but that's the way they came out because they wanted to make sure that they didn't damage the bear,
right?
Because the glass was so hot, and it was still able to be shaped or whatever. So you didn't want to damage the item. So.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. His dad's basket's beautiful, isn't it, Sunshine? Yes. Okay. So you were a tour guide from what years are we talking?
I graduated high school in 92. So from 92 to about 99, I did some tours up through the whole time, just anytime they needed someone. But really from about 92 till about 94, I did tours. And then I moved up in different places. I worked with the tent sale. My favorite story is about the tent sale.
Oh, tell us about the tent sale.
If you've not been to the tent sale or the February sale, we had 2 large sales every year. And people would be lined up down the block and around the corner. and we had to break up fights.
Are you kidding me?
No, there were these ladies at times who would get to one piece because we just had maybe one or two of something, and they would hit the other lady over the head with baskets. It was just funny, and I would have to go up and say, this is just glass.
Yeah.
It's not
glass,
anything
though,
life threatening. But it was funny. I worked with a lot of the collectors over the years. Mary Walrath was another collector or another.
Now, what was her story? Do you know what her story was? Did she have Fenton make pieces for her?
She did. They were called Mary Walrath exclusives. She was in New York, and she was was an amazing lady. I dealt with her regularly in the gift shop.
She did the Circle of Hope.
Yep.
And what was the other one that she did? I can't remember the other one, but Mary Walrath, she's got certain lines in there, mostly on Burmese, I think.
Burmese, and they're sort of the mini ones.
Yes.
Is really what she focused in on.
Yeah. And she signed a lot of those pieces.
She did.
Now, what was her connection? She ordered those pieces?
Yeah, she would just call into the factory and have those pieces special ordered for her, and then they would ship them to New York, where she lived, and she would sell them in her gift shop.
Oh, hi, Cato. Oh, crap. Bouncers for Fenton. Yeah, he's a big guy. Can you see him? He's a bouncer. The tent sales. Now, what were the February sales? I never heard of the February sales.
Yeah, in February, they would have an annual sale. It was really closeouts from the year before. Mm-hmm. If something was going to be discontinued, the February sale, we would sell all the discontinued items at a discounted price. And so, because the new line would begin January 1, so anything that was phased out of the line would be sent to the February sale. And
I was going to ask you, is this as prevalent as it seems like it is? I have heard, from Dave and other people, that the people that were making glass, their lunch hours, they would screw around and make things that were just weird.
They would, absolutely. They would, a lot of times on their lunch break, they were allowed to make certain things. That's sort of what my dad did with this piece. Was on his lunch hour. And what they would do is they would make a piece, and then they would go put it on the leer. The leer was really the process of starting at about 12 to 1500 degrees, so it could go down to room temperature. And they would tell the selectors on the other end, hey, I made a piece different than what you're going to see coming off the line. And I want you to set that aside with my name on it. And then they would send it to the gift shop to us. We would price it, and then the guys could come in and buy it.
Oh, okay. Was it what a fun place to work? Was it a fun place to work most of the time?
It was the best job I've ever had. I wish I could have made a career of it because I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed working with the collectors. I enjoyed working with the people. I enjoyed the glass, everything. I mean, there was nothing that I didn't enjoy. I was always, someone said a bouncer, but I would always get, if there were any time there were difficult customers that would call into the gift shop, I would hear on the radio, hey, Chad, difficult customer on line 1. I would be the one that would have to deal with the difficult customer. But one of the great things I will say about Fenton's is I was able to, they gave us the freedom to be able to make sure that we made the customer happy. So I had one lady call one day, and her lamp was sitting in the window. So from about 1975, I think, was when this lamp was done. She had it sitting in her front window, and then one day it just all of a sudden exploded. Because glass always has imperfections. And so it's possible after 20 years, a piece of glass can break. But what they would allow us to do is to make the customer happy, they would allow us to sell at a very discounted rate something to replace it, something similar to that.
Cool.
So it was fun.
Yes. So Sunshine's asking us about what happened when Fenton went out with the molds and everything. Did you go to the auctions when they liquidated?
I didn't, but a lot of the molds were retained by the Fenton gift shop, and Mosser is using those now to make a lot of the new stuff that Fenton is decorating. It's interesting to me that Fenton started as a decorating company. And they weren't in Williamstown yet. They didn't move to Williamstown until, I believe 1907. From 1905 to 1907, they would buy blanks and they would decorate them.
So tell me this again. This is the first I'm hearing this.
Yeah. Well, if
Is
you were
that the first you're hearing this?
No.
if you were a tour guide, that's the things they taught us, to tell people. But they started as a decorating company, and they would, like people like Linda, they would have decorate on the glass from 1905 till 1907 in Martins Ferry, Ohio. And then they moved to Williamstown to make the glass, because this area has a prevalence of natural gas and also the river.
Oh, okay.
So they moved up here and started making the glass.
Yeah, Linda's here. The excitement is building. Linda is sitting right to the left of me. She's glowing. I wish you could see her. Look at her. She's so excited. I have one more question for you, because we were on the boat ride today, which we were so happy to have you join us today on the boat. Did the Fenton factory ever flood?
No, it was far enough away from the river that it never flooded.
I wondered about that, because I'd heard of pottery factories that have gotten flooded and their kilns just blown up. And I thought, well, that's pretty darn close to the river.
It is close to the river, but it's more up on a hill.
So the other side of the Ohio River, we flood here in Marietta because we don't have the hills and the ridges that are on the other side.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, Williamstown is more, that area sits up where the Fenton factory is, or
Okay.
was. It sets up more.
All right. Well, I have to tell you, Chad, it has been a pleasure. I look forward to maybe having you come again when we.
Well,
are
I'd
in
love
town.
to come. I've enjoyed it.
So I have to tell you, when you come to town during this week, there's always a lot of stuff going on. And in this instance, if you were lucky enough to be here this week, Chad had a sale. Can you imagine going to a sale at Chad's house? You have one more day left.
Yes,
Yes, that's Linda again.
Yes, Linda's been there.
So Chad has one more day if you're in town. And if Gibsons are listening out there today, you did not go to his garage sale. So tell us where your garage sale is. One more day tomorrow.
Yes, I have one more day before I have to go back to work. This has been my fun time. I've taken some vacation to do this. If you know where the Williamstown Antique Mall is, where Ed and Jim Stage have their antique mall, I'm one block up. And my sign is right. You can almost see my sign from the Williamstown Antique Mall. I have a sign out on the road. It's a dead end. Yes.
Yeah. So if you guys are interested, or you're watching, or you're coming into town and you forget what they have said, or just PM me, we'll see if we can get the instructions to you, at least the general information, so you'll be able to see his sign.
Yeah, and now, if you've not come, I also do shipping. I ship a lot. As a matter of fact, I shipped several things today.
Okay.
I posted on the Facebook page.
Okay. I have to approve it, and I haven't done anything the last couple of days. It's been crazy. Linda Fleming has a question.
I have a question. When they were painting the glasses that somebody else made in the beginning, what city was that?
In Martins Ferry, Ohio.
Martinsbury, Ohio.
How far is that from here?
About 2 hours, I think, somewhere in there.
Interesting. Oh, you couldn't think of it. Okay.
Martins Ferry. Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Well, thank you, Chad. You have a great day to your last sale.
Thank you.
And
Thank
it's been a
you
pleasure
for allowing
meeting
me
you.
to
Yes.
come on and talk about my
All
dad.
right, let's give him a hand. Thank you very much. Okay.
What time's the sale?
9 to 5.
9 to 5. And you're welcome tomorrow. We're going to Tampico's, and Saturday. No, tomorrow we're going to Tampico's. Wednesday we're going to Spagna's.
Oh,
If
two
you-
great places to eat.
Yep, you're welcome to join us. Okay. We are going to sell some stuff, and I think my niece was going to be around here somewhere. Oh, she's talking. We're going to adjust the camera. And we are going to have a community sale. We're going to start. What we're going to do here for the next 35 minutes is we are going to sell from some of our members. I will be selling a few things. We're just gonna kind of start the party. Linda will start at 8 o'clock. Thank you. I hope you like that interview. Yes.
Did we mention we have a disco ball behind us?
We do have a disco ball behind us. Okay, so we're all set up there. We're going to get started, and we really don't know what we have to get started, do we? Oh, you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, thank you,
Surprise,
Jan.
surprise.
Why don't you go over and get something off your table?
Okay.
And we'll get started, and we'll let Jill sell something, and then I'll go get something. I was going to say we got Eileen Thomas came in today, so we'll bring her over too. She's got some swung vases. Are you guys interested in some swung vases? What do you want to see to get started here?
We're gonna do non-Fenton starters. How
Okay.
about
All right.
that? Okay.
So we're going to switch gears here. Linda comes on at 8. What we're going to do tonight, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to start with Linda, and then George, the antique nomad, will be here halfway through. Mr. Gibson, I don't think you hit every garage sale today. You might want to talk to the man over there, to the right, right.
To the left. To the left.
Yeah. All right. We'll get some swung bases. Okay. There we go. So we're going to start out, and we're going to sell some speed round items. We're going to get the party started. We will be starting at 8 o'clock, and this is going to be Jill's Dolphin.
Thanks, Mary Beth.
You want them to start it?
Sure. You know what? Let's start it at $10. This is
Okay.
a 7-inch wide by 5-inch high, very large. What do you call this? A paperweight or a? You have a fancy name for this. Iceberg. Technical difficulties.
No, we're not. I'm getting the music out.
Oh, okay.
There's no technical difficulties. Here's Mary Beth. If my music doesn't load, we will. All right. We may have to talk till the music loads. Okay, Mary Beth is at 10.
Rose of the Titanic.
We hit the iceberg. Can you hear us? We hit the iceberg. We've frozen.
And this is the jewel of the, what was that called? Oh, here we go again.
All right.
What was that called? The jewel of the ocean? Come on, help me. What was the? No. Yeah, the Titanic. What was that necklace?
All right. There we go.
Yes, there we go.
When the signal does that, just hang tight. It is glass.
Yes, it's very heavy. And here's the bottom. And it's heavily, heavily carved. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, and it's just gorgeous. This would be, yes, it is glass. Mary Beth is at 20. And this would be great in a nautical themed setting. Yes. Hi, Bob and Vicky. We miss you.
We certainly do.
Yes.
Mary
Yes.
Beth is at 20. It is gorgeous.
Yep. And I don't see it signed anywhere, but it definitely looks like an artist piece. Very heavy.
Calling all vixens. Swung base, please.
There we go. We have Bob and Vicky at 25.
We're back. When it does that, just hang tight, okay? Because it comes back, and it doesn't. The studio doesn't go away. I just do. So I'll come back in. You just hang tight. Okay, 25 with Bob and Vicky. We'll do a last chance. Oh, we're going to time this one. We're going to do a last chance.
And
We
it
don't worry.
is 7 inches by 5 inches high. So it is a large piece, and it's the most beautiful, beautiful aqua blue.
Okay. 20 minutes before Linda Fleming comes on. She is in the house. Okay, Mary Beth at 27. Bob and Vicky, let us know. Katina, you let us know also. Bob and Vicky, they're at $30.
I bet Bob and Vicky, you guys probably see dolphins your way up in Titusville, don't you? I know when we're in Daytona, we see them almost every day. They're crazy fun.
Okay, Kathy G is out.
So we're waiting for Mary Beth and Katina.
Okay.
Okay, and that Rose's jewel is still bothering me. Somebody please Google that. The jewel of the
Niall.
no.
32. Mary Beth, Bob and Vicky, let us know. We will try to ask you if you are out. Okay, so sometimes we goof and we miss. Katina, you are behind bidding. Mary Beth is at 32. You aren't in the same room, but please watch the screen for the high bids. Now we have 35. 35 with Bob and Vicky. All right. Let us know. Mary Beth, Katina.
Tried to miss that glare.
Good evening, Christine.
Heavily carved. That's probably a good 3/4 of an inch deep carve.
40 with Mary Beth. 40 with Mary Beth. Katina's out. Thank you for what you did do. Mary Beth's at 40. Bob and Vicky, last chance.
Flipper. Was Flipper Flicka? Flipper was Flipper a dolphin? Yes. Flicka was a horse, right? Okay.
All right.
And we sold. Sold.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I was actually going to choice out, but I guess I can't hold 2 heavy pieces of glass at the same time.
We are so lucky tonight. Heart of the
Heart
ocean.
of the ocean.
All right.
Thank you.
And who got that one? Mary Beth. Mary Beth Zambini, right? Zambini. It's a Z anyway. Which room would help you best? Oh, we have 5 rooms. What I'm talking about room is we're on all the Facebook groups and we're on the YouTube pages and we're on the personal page.
Yes.
So we have 5 venues. So what you need to do is watch the screen over here. That will give you where the bidding is. All right. We are so lucky today to have 3 vixens in the house and an alternate vixen. Teresa, could you come over here? We have hopes of having an alternate vixen, and Teresa is here. Okay. They came from New York, and if they're gonna do a swung base, come on, honey.
Oh yes. Come swung.
So you know that Jill and Eileen and I do the vixen sale. Go ahead and sit down. And here, Teresa. This is Eileen, and we've done a couple vixen sales on Sunday night. And this is Teresa. I met Teresa too in Pickens Flea Market, and we're hoping to have her come on as an alternate as this show goes on if one of us has to take a break or whatever. And so, what did you girls bring us?
We brought you the biggest swung vase we could find.
Look at that. Wow.
It is 18 inches to the top of the highest point.
Okay. So this is Eileen's. Did you guys find this together or were you?
We were together when we found it. Yep.
Where did you get it at a estate sale or just?
Flea market.
Oh,
market find.
best kind.
Yeah, perfect condition.
Okay.
No
So
damage.
where are we going to start this one out?
I don't know, what do you think?
It's up to you. If you want more bidding, reasonable.
40?
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to start the swung base at 40. If you are interested. It is beautiful. And I do not know the maker of this. Do you ladies?
I have no idea.
So if you want to start it, we'll start it at 40, but look at how beautiful. Yeah, bring it up closer so you can see it. Oh, Christine Smith is going to go 40.
Now it's going to be oversized. But
Oh, they want to know what the
Color.
base width is.
base width.
And Imperial Ripple. Okay, I'm going to put the music on just for a second.
It's almost 5 inches. 4 and a
Okay.
half. Yeah, 4.5 inches over. Yeah, 4.5.
That is spectacular. Yes.
It's huge. I mean, it's, look at it.
And we are all commenting that it looks way prettier in person than it does on our phone.
Color is amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
$40 starts it, and Christine Smith is at 40. So what did we say this was?
4.5 inches.
4.5 inches. It's Imperial
There's the
Ripple. It is a definite like butterscotch color. But let's do this. Let's do this. Look at this. Look at this piece. Wow. Ripple after ripple after ripple. And then top. Wow, look at that. All right, we have 42 with Todd Sandy. How gorgeous. We love it. So Teresa, tell us a little bit about you. You do flea markets too?
I sure do.
We've sold a lot of your jewelry.
Yes, you have.
Yes, we have.
You exposed me.
So you are you are like a jewelry artist.
I am. I am a metalsmith and also a picker, so I sell just a combination of handmade and found objects, and sometimes I combine the two and make new things out of them. And yeah, if you're not Bigfoot, but best friend, we do our, general line types of great home decor, collectibles, fun vintage, antiques.
Now, did you like Pickens Flea Market the best? What's your girls' favorite flea market?
I don't know. That was pretty good.
It was amazing.
It was pretty amazing.
Pickens.
I mean, it was just.
Yeah,
no,
we loved it.
It was.
It's the Four
out of this
Stooges.
world.
Daryl Wagner, come here. Daryl Wagner is calling us the Four Stooges.
Now is Pickens where we went that has those snoodle things?
No, Pickens is in South Carolina. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, Todd's at 47. Christine, let us know. It is a beautiful vintage carnival one.
The color is amazing.
It is. $47. Todd Sandy, Christine Smith, let us know.
It'd be beautiful for Halloween and put like bittersweet in there.
Oh, yes. Okay, 47, Todd. Christine, let us know. Christine's at 49. We'll just wait for Todd. Imperial Ripple. So, David Brown, what age would this be? You are an expert in-house. What time period are we looking at? Is this like a 1920, 30 piece? $50, Todd?
It's so clean. I mean, it's just, I didn't have to do anything to it.
It is beautiful.
It sparkles.
It
Yeah,
does.
It sparkles, yep.
All right, we are waiting for Christine Smith. Todd Sandy's at 50. Anybody else? Wait for Christine. We've got two people on, so we'll just wait here. 1920s would be David's guess. That's kind of what I was thinking. 54.
Cool.
So you left from New York today at what time?
Well, it took us 5 hours. No, 4.5.
4.5 hours.
Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah. We didn't leave super early, but,
Christine's at 54. Todd, let us know. It is beautiful. And it's way over a foot. How tall did you say it was?
18 inches tall.
18 inches tall. 58, Todd Sandy.
Yep.
So the girls have got some vintage retro clothing that we may sell tomorrow. Are you guys going to be up early tomorrow?
We can be. What time?
I'm thinking the 10 at 10, but I may be down here at 9:30.
Okay. We can be here.
Or we could do it Wednesday morning if you want a little advertising for it.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
We have some retro clothes we might sell boutique style one morning, okay? So keep in tune, or one afternoon. We will advertise it shortly before it goes on. And it's cool stuff. Christine's at 60. Todd, let us know. $92 peeps in the house. We will start with Linda
Ooh, nice.
at 8 o'clock.
Yay, Linda.
Todd is at 63.
Look at all
We
these
are live
ripples.
now, Joyce. We're in the pre-show.
These ripples are unbelievable.
They are. Todd's at 63. Christine, let us know.
Can't even count them. There's so many.
Okay, 65. We still have active bidding.
Okay.
I've seen Imperial Ripple. We've sold them in the smaller vases, but not this large.
Oh yeah, when I saw him, I went running.
I saw her running by in a field.
Do you guys get up like super early?
We do.
We did.
We
You
leave
do?
the house at 5 a.m.
Yay, is that Eileen?
Yeah.
It is Eileen.
Yep. Hi.
Todd's at 68.
Yep. Sometimes we leave even earlier because we go to a flea market that's once a month on a Sunday, and we'll get up and go like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my gosh. I had never been able to do
Sick.
that.
And there's people waiting to shop
Yeah.
when you pull up.
All right,
Yep.
68 Todd. Christine Smith, let us know. Yeah, Libby, we're on. We're doing a pre-show right now. We're really scheduled to go on at 8, but we're doing a pre-show. How's the weather, Heidi? It was great today in the 70s. I don't know. It seemed like it was humid here. There must be a front in between Daryl and us here, because Daryl's in Ohio, because it seemed like it was really hot today. Okay, Todd's out. Thanks for what you did do.
Thank you, Todd.
Okay, now it gets interesting here. Christine Smith gets it for 70, but where are we going to pull out of her hat?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What?
What?
Oh.
Oh, did you forget? Teresa.
Assistant, go get it?
Yes.
Okay.
We've got something for you. Christine,
We're not with it, Heidi, okay?
road weary.
You got to forgive us. We're not
Okay.
with it.
So, Chris, it's
We
a
have a
funeral vase.
surprise.
Okay, we have a surprise. Todd, you hold tight. Christine, you hold tight. Christine got it for $70. And they're saying that it's a funeral vase.
Yep, I believe it.
Okay. So what we have, go ahead, tell him, Eileen.
We have her twin sister.
Yes. And Teresa's getting it.
Here comes
So,
Teresa.
Christine, you have the choice of getting another one, or we'll let Todd Sandy have it. He's the backup bidder. I love when this happens.
Yep.
They're both just as gorgeous.
Yep.
Christine has the option of
Perfect.
taking both. If Christine doesn't want it, then we'll put it up for Todd. And the price is $70. So let us know, Christine.
Pair of twins.
Amazing, there was a pair. Yes.
Sure was.
Oh, Christine's taking them both. Okay.
Thank you, Christine. Yay.
Christine,
Congratulations.
I have her.
Okay.
If you don't have it, but there you go. All right.
Perfect. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Okay.
That was fun.
We have one more time. Jill, let's put that up. One more thing with Jill. We're going to sell this quickly, and then we are going to go on with Linda. Linda, is Josh in the house? Did he make it?
That was a till death do us part.
Okay. Jill has this paperweight.
Oh, it's not showing up very good, but
Okay. Is it going to be a U start, or we're going to do it at 10?
we'll start at 10. We'll just move along things so we can get to more stuff tonight. It is this is not signed. I bought a collection probably 15 years ago, and this was one of them. And this guy had over 500 paperweights. And it is an old one, and the quality is great. It's a Iris.
There is a name for paperweights that have floating objects in them.
Yes,
I don't know
yes.
what that
And,
name
and
is.
this has 2 butterflies. Oh, that shows perfect right there.
Yes.
You can kind of see the stamen of the lily, and it's a peachy lily. And then underneath, it's red with the green. It's
Okay.
more red than it appears, but it's an old one.
Yeah, the flower is awesome. Show them straight on so they can see how beautiful that flower is. There it is. We have $10 bid. It's got 2 floating butterflies in there. Then we're going to bring up Linda Fleming tonight. Okay, that is awesome. Anybody else? Kathy G's at 10. We're in West Virginia. Well, you might call it that. Right across the river is West Virginia. We're in Southern Ohio tonight, Marietta. There's that happy music, yep. Is it signed?
It is not signed.
You know, and George told me something interesting today. He said that he had a piece of glass somebody looked at for 2 hours to try to find a signature on it. and found one.
Really? I'm sure it's underneath that butterfly's wing.
15.
You just have to look really close.
Yep. Joyce is in at 15. Kathy, let me know if you're in or out.
No, but the thing I love about these are the detail. You can see the ruffle on the side of the iris. I mean, it's just gorgeous.
It certainly is. Kathy G's at 18.
And the one that I kept has a ladybug in it. And then I have another one with a bumblebee in it.
Hi, Polly. There's my girl. All right. 18, Kathy G. Joyce, let us know.
I need to pick lighter weight glass. This is another exercise here.
You look like you're having trouble. Yes. All right. Yes. Sometimes it does look like a scratch, and it actually ends up being a signature. Kathy G's at 18. Joyce, Shori, let me know. $20 with Joyce.
My mother-in-law is a minimalist, like extreme minimalist. The only thing she decorates with and collects are paperweights. She has about 15, and all our kids loved looking at them.
I love paperweights too.
They're just so fascinating.
Yeah, I actually have a small collection of them because they're so neat. Kathy's at 21. Joyce, let me know. I have a small collection of everything.
You do. You do.
Kathy's at 21. Joyce, let me know. Kathy's at 21, waiting on Joyce. Yeah, we had a wonderful boat ride today. It was just really, we didn't think that we were going to get through it without rain. And
it did rain.
Just a little tiny sprinkle. It wasn't.
It rained.
Yeah, well, look at this. I have no bangs left.
It rained.
Okay, it is sold to Kathy G, and that is
Perfect.
$21. All right.
Thank you, Kathy.
There is your list.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right, we're going to get ready for Linda Fleming. We are all
Okay.
set. So let's
Woohoo.
switch gears. Josh, can we see you? So yesterday we met M, and that's Trudy's M, okay? And M is behind the scenes doing the clerking and also doing the shipping and invoicing. I want you to meet Linda's Josh, and this is Linda's son. And Josh, come say hello to us and tell us a little bit about what you're doing. So, no, you don't. So, Josh, this is Linda's Josh, and he does all the book work for Linda and gets all that together. And you may hear him talking in the background when we do a lot of Fleming sales. And cool. So, are you artistic like your mom at all?
I wish I was. I think that's why I appreciate it, because I don't have the capability to produce it.
Yes, that's a lot of times it runs in families though, but my mom was artistic too, and I can't even do a stick figure, so I can appreciate how you feel. But we just wanted to bring you on so that people could meet you, and you're going to clerk for us today, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, awesome. Now, do you live right here in Marietta?
Yes, I do. I've always lived in the Marietta area, but maybe outside the city limits, but pretty much right here.
Awesome. Well, it was really nice meeting you. Let's set you up over there. Do you need any electricity or anything?
I'm good to go.
Okay, we're good to go. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Anyway, that is Josh. Okay. We are ready for Miss Fleming. All right. Sean McClinton wants to know, did Linda actually try to teach you how to paint glass at any time? Honestly.
I have painted a few pieces of glass, but they weren't worth keeping.
Linda didn't try to fix them for you?
Leave them as they are.
All right. So we have a few things. We have everything lined up and we're ready to go. All right, here is Linda. So did you have a good day today, Linda?
Yes.
We had a wonderful day. I hope you guys have been watching all the posting that Linda's been doing. She's got some great stuff tonight. I am going to sell with Linda for a half hour or so, and then George, the antique Nomad, will take and give me a little rest, and he will sell with you.
Okay.
He enjoyed selling with Trudy yesterday.
Oh,
And
good.
you guys had a good time today.
Yeah.
Linda is actually going to be on George's page. You did an interview with him today that will probably be posted sometime the next week or so. So you're going to have to watch for that on George's page. And George's page is George the Antique Nomad. Yes, I think that's pure and simple what it is. So you're going to have to watch for that interview. And we'll share it on our pages too. All right, so we're going to get started. Linda is going to, what happens with Linda is it's invoiced. We invoice it together. The labels get sent to Linda while she's boxing them, and then everything goes out. So be prepared. The processing time can be probably 2 weeks because we wait for most everybody to pay from the sale. The labels go to Linda. She's packing everything, has it ready to go. The labels are there, and then it goes out. So it usually takes 7 to 10 days probably. So be prepared for that. Try to pay as quickly as you can because we do, as a group, we wait to try to get all the labels sent at once. So we wait for everybody to pay. Okay. All right. We are set to go. And we'll start with our first 2 items.
Are we using this?
You can if you want to, or you can put them up there to show the closeness of them and then
Okay.
stick them over there. Okay, now we'll take these.
Okay.
Okay, so tell us about these 2. Now we're going to do choice. And these are our first 2 items.
Okay, this is the Seeds of Hope pattern that we're doing on various items. This is a dark blue shiny bell. And the Seeds of Hope pattern was actually Heidi's brainstorm. We were talking about Ukraine and all that's going on, and we decided we wanted to do something to help. So we are donating a percentage of all the Seeds of Hope pieces to UNICEF for the children. So any piece you buy will be going to that cause, a partial.
Yes.
Yes.
If there is Seeds of Hope piece, and we have a few today. We're starting out with these 2. And these are in a blue that we haven't done before. And so 10% of this will go to UNICEF. And we have 2 choices. We have the bell or we have the basket. Debbie Lefferman said, if she gets in trouble at work, she's going to need a note. She's watching us.
Oh, yes. I remember you told me you were going to do that.
So where are we going to start this one at?
25.
All right.
Start at 25. This one's a little harder to see because it's a lighter blue. But it's a Fenton basket and it's got the tag on it with the handler marks. So this one's got the sunflowers all the way around.
That's me. I'm going to change
Okay.
this from it, but they can still see you, so you
Okay.
can show it. I'm going to work on something.
And then this one, it's a little bigger on this one because this is smooth, even though it looks like it has panels. It's smooth, so you could paint all the way around.
Okay.
And it's signed inside. This one's signed on the bottom.
All right. So
It's really hard to see
$25 to start them off.
Mhm.
I wanted to get that task bar out of the way because I was
Okay.
getting it framed. Okay.
Okay.
So these, you can see the Seeds of Hope. And what that is these sunflowers. They're like the Ukrainians. They, their seeds are spread all over. They left their country and their seeds are spread all over. But wherever they leave, whatever country they're in, they seem to, they're taller and prouder.
Mhm.
They're rugged people, just
Live
like the
on.
sunflowers. Yes.
Live on.
All right, here we go. $30 with Natalie. And this is for choice. You'll get 1 or 2, whichever you prefer. $30 with Natalie.
And these 2 items were donated to us by Sharon, so I'm sure she's watching.
Silver, yeah. If you want to, you can set them up there if you want to play with that. We don't have that camera angled right. Well, let's just use this one for now,
Okay.
and I'll switch it over when George comes.
Okay.
Okay. So this blue is a different color blue. It's kind of a smoky blue.
Yeah, I like it.
I do too.
Somebody commented it looked black on the film, on the camera.
It's got some gray in it. And this is Linda Fleming. She has signed it. And then we have this blue, which is kind of a teardrop pattern, if you see it right there. $30 is
Panels.
bid. We do have bidders in-house, or we have people in-house, but if the bids are all taken by your phone or your device, okay? So we don't have any in-house bidding. It's all done on YouTube or Facebook. $30 with Natalie, you'll get choice. $30. Okay, yes, we're gonna do strawberries. All right, $30 is bid. 10% will go to UNICEF.
Somebody's waiting on the strawberries.
Okay, we'll do the strawberries next. Natalie's at 30. We're going to do a last chance. $30 is the bid. Anybody else? Yep, Polly said she's received seeds of hope from you, and they're always amazing. Great cause and very heartfelt. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so $30. Natalie, 1 or 2. Let us know if you want the bell or the basket.
And we do put sunflower seeds in with the purchase.
We do. She's going to take them both, Natalie Wagner.
Okay.
Josh, can you just
Thank you,
remind
Natalie.
me as we put the other item up what lot we're on? I will remember this one's 2, but I won't remember later in the sale what number we're on. Yeah, she takes them both, Natalie Wagner.
Thank you, Natalie.
Natalie, Natalie, I'm going to go ahead and, do I have your email? No. Okay. I'm going to get a hold of you for invoicing. Natalie, I have your information here. Okay. Here we go with the strawberries. We're going to do choice on the strawberries.
Okay, we have 3 pieces with strawberries. This is a compote.
Now, are strawberries new this time, or did you have a piece last time that had,
I don't do strawberries very often.
no. Okay.
This is 3.5 inches tall. I measured it.
2 will be choice strawberry. And they're all 3 different pieces. And excuse my typos here. I'm very wonky sitting here.
She's wonky.
That's Linda's favorite word, wonky. Wonkily. All right. So we have our first choice is the strawberry
Compote.
compote, and it has the rose on the back for the Rosie group.
Mhm.
So you have your choice of the compote or the little strawberry rose bowl. There's the yellow butterfly. It's kind of a new pattern, very cool. And then the third strawberry item we have is this little green bird. And she's strawberry all the way around. Look at that.
Mhm.
That is gorgeous. So you're going to get your choice.
And I added little yellow butterflies to the compote and the rose bowl. Did I
Yes.
put them on there? No. There I put the white flowers.
Yes.
The white flowers that are usually known to be the strawberry beginning. I
Mhm.
didn't put it on here for obvious reasons. White on white.
They are. The strawberries are kind of new. I'm going to move this camera so we can see it down a little bit.
Okay.
'Cause we could use that. Let me see if we can come down.
Here, I'll
on
move
this. I think I moved this on the boat. Let me adjust this. I'll have John come in and do it. It's just nuts. It's just
Not
nuts.
cooperating.
No, it's not cooperating. All right. How much to start it? Did we not say it?
No.
Oh, well, Linda, how much to start?
Let's start at 30 again.
All right, $30.
Here's the little tweet
We're going to start it at $30.
for choice.
Yep. Where did I put that? There it is. $30 for choice. All right, here we go.
We're
We-
distracted.
We are. I thought I had that
Happens.
lined up, and it's just wonky.
happens.
It's just the whole thing's. Look at it. Now that's a wonky situation over there.
It is wonky.
All right, here we go.
We might get wonkier, you never know.
I know. All right, $30 with Katina, $35 with Donna. You'll get choice. Does the bird glow? Good question. I don't think that green glows. Oh, yes, it does. Okay, 40.
Now we're wild and wonky.
We can't fake that. $40. Joyce, let us know. And Donna, let us know. So we have the compote over here. All right. We have a little bird. And yes, it glows. And we have the little rose bowl.
6.5.
Yep.
6.5 across.
Libby's at 45. Now this is silver crossed.
Mm-hmm.
This little one is milk glass. It doesn't have the crust. And then you have, of course, the lime. They all have the rose on
Glow
it.
bird.
The glow bird. The strawberry glow. I'm trying to put two words at one time, and I'm not even intending. All right. Every time you say wonky, I want to sing the Oompa Loompa song.
Oh yeah. Take it, Josh.
Oompa, oompa, oompa dee
That's
doo.
his song.
Have I got a strawberry for you?
Yes.
All right.
It's a
50.
wonkberry.
It's a wonkberry.
Wonkberry.
All right. $50, Katina. Your choice. Katina's at 50. Let us know. $50 is bid. We're waiting for Donna. Sean is at, nope, we got to go higher. Me too, Scott. We're all singing the Oompa Loompa song. I wonder if that has copyright infringements. Do you think they'd catch that on YouTube?
Well, hopefully not.
Not if you sing it.
Not if I sing
They
it.
probably
They'll
already
recognize
turned their
it.
heads.
You all need a wonky donkey book or dorky book. All right. 52, Libby. Sean, let us know. Okay, Sean's out. Dawn, let us know if you are out. 55. 55 is bid. Libby, waiting for Libby. Sean is out. Just waiting for Libby. Your choice.
I'm surprised how many people like strawberry pattern.
Yeah, they do. Just waiting for Libby.
It's almost like a scratch and sniff.
It's almost like a scratch and sniff. All right. 55 is bid. All right. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and sell it. This is a new bidder, Katina. Okay, Katina, 55 is the winner. Can you see that, Josh, the spelling? Okay. Katina, Katina, Vignola. Let us know, Katina. And I'm going to post my email so that you can contact me and I will forward. I'm going to bill you anyway. So you're going to take the sweep. She's taking the sweep. Let's give her a hand. She's taking all three pieces. All right.
Yay, thank you, thank you.
All right. She takes
Did
the
you get
sweep.
spelling?
Katina, I'm going to post my email again. Just screenshot it. And then you can go ahead and I will email you right from that. I am invoicing for Linda, and Linda ships. Okay. So this is Victorian glass.
I love how those come out.
Yes. This came from, the blank came from the estate in Cleveland that we cleaned out a couple years ago. The gentleman was 93 years old, and we always call Robert from the Glass House, and he had a collection of these beautiful rose bowls. And Linda, you have done a fantastic job on these.
Thank you.
These are from the 1800s, and they've been refired, and the color has changed in the firing to make them just absolutely stunning. They have almost like, this one has almost like a little purple to it. What are we going to start these out at?
25.
Okay, so when I put 325, that means three. We're going to start it at 25, and this is for choice. Okay, so this is for choice. How we're going to tell them apart is this one's a little bigger. If we put them side by side, you can see.
And that one's red and this one's purple.
Okay, so show them the purple one real close. And Sean's going to start us at 30.
Okay, this is a purple morning glory vine. And it goes all the way around. And the bottom of it is lighter than the top, so it changes how that purple looks.
So this is a really, did you like the feel of this glass? And when you
Yes.
fired it, it didn't change the feel of it, did
No,
it?
it's soft.
It's really soft, yes.
Yeah, it almost reminds me of acid etchware.
Yes. Okay, let's. They are stunning. Here's the smaller one.
And look at the difference in the top of the color and the top of the color here.
Yep.
Just a little deeper.
When these fire, they just take on a new life of their own. It's like they're reborn, and
Yes.
they're so cool. All right, 38, Sean. 39, Stacy. They want that one raised up a little bit. There you go. 39, Stacy. Yeah, these have the rose on the bottom also. The rose items are showing up in antique malls, and we're seeing them out in the wild now, and they are bringing a lot more. They're actually doubling overnight.
wow.
Yes.
Over here, you can show that one.
Okay. Donna is in at 40. Stacy, let us know. Dawn is in at 42. This is for choice. This is the smaller of the two.
I can't even decide which color I like more.
They're so cool.
This glass always paints up nice.
Yes, it does.
So smooth.
Okay. Let's see where we're at. Everybody is out except for Sean. Dawn is the first 32 or 42, so Sean, let us know. Oh, Denise Schmidt comes in there out of Grand Rapids, out of nowhere. 45, Denise Schmidt. Season 3 is at 44, but we have 45 as a high bid. So Dawn, let us know. Dawn and Susan Perry, let us know. Okay, Dawn is out. Denise is at 45. Okay. Denise is at 45. We have Facebook user at 47. We don't know who you are. Please put your name. Denise is at 50. If you're on Facebook and you haven't registered with StreamYard, please put your full name in the front, at least your first name. Because there may be 10 Facebook users that haven't registered, and they're all going to say Facebook users. So we don't know if you're bidding against yourself or you're out. We don't know any of that. I am forced to wait on a customer. Not cool. Oh. I'm sorry. Okay, Tammy, gotcha. Just say, yeah, that's fine, Tammy. All right, 50 with Denise. Tammy, let us know if you're in or out. This will be for choice. Don't juggle those now.
You sure?
Nope. Don't
You're
do
not
it. They don't. I don't believe these glow. Sometimes this old glass will fool you, but no, these don't glow.
No.
I've seen white, kind of like white glass glow, and different colors glow that in this older glass. But all right, Denise is in at 50. Tammy Albritton, let us know if you are in or out. Just waiting on Tammy Albritton. Oh, wait till you see next. We have some Charlton Rose. That'll go on later. We'll start incorporating it here in a few lots.
You have a lot.
We do.
Yes.
Okay. All right. It is old. Now let's see who got that. I think Denise Schmidt did. Okay, Denise, the smaller
Thanks,
one or the
Denise.
little one? Denise Schmidt.
This is the larger. It's purple. And this is the smaller. It's red.
Yeah, add your thumbs up. That would be awesome. The purple Rose Bowl.
Purple.
That would be the
bigger.
bigger one. We want to make sure, Denise, give us a thumbs up if that's the right one. You want the bigger one. So we got you down for the bigger one. Give us a thumbs up. And Tammy Albritton, we'll have the one that she doesn't take left if you want that one. We'll wait and see. The purple Rose Bowl. Yes, you got the right one. Now, do you need to mark that, Denise? Is there any way, can you distinguish the two of them? Yeah, maybe Tom can put Denise on it just so we don't get
Here,
goofed
put it on
up.
the back of that.
Okay, and the backup? Is that you, Tammy? Are you saying yes on the backup? It's like,
Get that down. The larger one went to Denise.
okay, Tammy Albritton, I'm thinking you're saying yes on the backup. Congratulations, Heidi, on 707 subscribers. You now have the community page. I have what? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Do I get some kind of a bonus for that?
I don't know.
I don't know. It
Where are
sounds
the
like I do.
balloons?
I don't know. All right. Tammy Albritton takes the backup. We put your
Thank
name on
you,
that, Tammy.
Tammy.
Okay, Josh, what number are we on?
4. That was 3.
Okay.
Do you need help knowing what glass belongs to who?
I'm doing pretty good.
Okay. So what are we going to do on the choice Velvet Rose pieces?
We can do these for one choice and that for one and that for one.
Okay.
Okay.
What are we going to start them at?
50. These are painted with the nostalgia pattern on Velvet Rose, and they have 22 karat gold on them.
Okay. So these
And
are
there's a set of candlesticks. Let me get the other one up here.
okay.
So we'll do choice on these. They all match, by the
Okay.
way.
They are the Fenton Velvet Rose stretch glass, and
Mhm.
they did. She did this with the Charlton nostalgia design and
Mhm.
used the real 22 karat gold paint on
Right.
them.
Here's
You
the
can see
bottom.
you can see the stretch glass on the side. You can
Mhm.
see how it. You can see the treatment how it looks,
Mhm.
and then here's a little bowl that matches that you can also use as choice.
Mhm.
And look at that, it is gorgeous, and it does have the real gold on it.
Mhm.
And then we have this piece, which we haven't decided is a whimsy or not. Did we decide if this is an inline piece?
No, it was that bowl
This is,
that
see,
they
yeah,
changed the shape of it, and it's turned out really cool.
yep. That we believe that this came from this bowl, and somebody was just like Chad said, might have been
Yep.
screwing around on his lunch hour and made this bowl. Okay, so we're going to start it at 50, and you'll be able to get either one of the items.
Mhm.
So these are stretch glass, and you're
Mhm.
going to see that when I hit the light. It's going to be all different colors. Hi, Susie Q.
Almost 3 inches, maybe 2.5.
So I can advertise on it and put up pictures. I never heard of that.
is
Squeeze
4.5.
the bowl. Yeah, squeeze the bowl when it was hot.
Josh, this bowl is Heidi's bowl.
Okay.
The rest of these were mine. First piece.
It is beautiful. All right, so we're going to start at $50 for choice. You can get 1, 2, or 3, and we'll start it out if you guys are interested in this. Look at how big the roses are. And this is a perfect example of seeing how something is kiln fired. This rose is actually a part of the glass now.
Yep.
And if you look at it, you can see there is no height to that paint. There is no distinguishable difference between the glass and the flower. It is the glass. It's just beautiful. Look at the difference in a kiln fired piece. And how many times are these fired? 3?
These 2 because they didn't need to bloom.
Okay. All right, $50 on choice. Is anybody interested in those? Okay, we do have 50. Let me grab that bid. Okay, and we're gonna go with it.
There was a pattern very close to these that I did for QVC.
Oh, okay.
So these were flattened out at the bottom rather than curved. And I changed the pattern and added the gold to it to make it our pattern.
They're absolutely gorgeous. This pink is a beautiful color too.
It is.
It's kind of a blush pink, but it's got that stretch glass treatment to it, so it really throws some color.
The ones that we did before came from here and came down a little bit.
Mhm.
These are flat.
Yep.
I like these a lot.
And even these 2 pieces would be excellent just to have as
Yeah.
an example
Yeah.
of what the mold looked like and what it became when they messed around with it.
Yeah.
All right. Susie Gale, 51. Kathy G, 52. This is for choice.
5.5.
5.5 inches on the bowl.
Of course, it's bigger when it's spread out.
Does Linda have any items with daisies or irises? We'll see. We'll see. There is a table.
Yeah.
I had a kind of half frantic phone call from you. Please don't send any more glass.
Oh, you see why?
I know. Okay, we have 55 with Ramola. 55. It would be great to keep those 2 pieces together. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, 55 is bid. Kathy, Susie Gale, let us know.
Or the whole set of 3.
It almost has like a pearly effect to it.
Mm-hmm. Look how pretty it is on the white.
Yes.
Tom's favorite.
Okay.
What's-
55.
Tom's favorite.
Oh, Tom's favorite.
Tom's favorite. Yep. 55 is bid.
Does that show very well on there? Can you tell?
Bet you're having fun, Jiver.
Does it
Did-
show up very well?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
We are having fun.
Done. We
Okay.
have that here?
Yeah. Carol, he's so funny. Okay. All right, it is sold. And Romola, we have not had you as a customer before, so I'm going to put my email on there, and just send me a hello and what your YouTube name is. So I'm going to post it, and you can screenshot it while you're deciding which one you want. I hope you can multitask. The 2 bowls. Okay.
And do all of that.
She takes the 2 bowls.
Okay.
Okay, so those are 50 a piece. Now, did you want to do a special price in case she wants the set?
It's up to you.
It's up to you. Okay.
No.
All right. There is my email. Just do a screenshot, and we got you down for the 2 bowls.
You get this
down,
right?
You got it, Josh? Okay. Okay.
Make sure you mark this as Heidi's. Yeah, okay.
We're going to
Get 'em
do
back
some
on the
Carlton.
table.
And these are going to be some smaller vases. But these all have there's one with a different crest.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and get some of these stickers off of here. So these vases are all about the same size.
Yes. This one, though, has that darkness from the kiln when it bloomed.
Okay, well, let's do the 2 right now then.
Okay.
So how big are these vases? And
4 1/4.
4 1/4.
And this one's 4. So this one with the blue crest is 4 inches.
I can't remember the word.
5.
5, okay. 5 choice.
Oh.
Okay, and so where are we going to start these on?
20.
Okay.
And this one does not have the gold on it. This one is the nostalgia pattern. It has the gold on it.
Okay, so the I can't say that. Would you please say that for
Aqua
me?
crest.
Okay. Every time I stop, can you just say that?
Yes.
Okay, so the
Aqua crest.
is does not have the gold, and this one does.
Yes.
This is our nostalgia pattern.
Yes.
Okay, and hi, Roy. Roy is going to start us out at 25. Hi, Roy. So what is coming out of the garden right now, Roy? What are you harvesting out of your garden? Okay, 35. I guess the tomatoes are starting here.
Ooh,
in
yeah,
Marietta.
yeah. We've had a couple.
35 with Roy. Debbie let us know. Her customer, she must have taken care of her because she's in the house bidding now. Debbie.
Ah,
All right, we have 40. And Linda's going to show you the
aqua crest.
one more time. Isn't that beautiful?
That is beautiful. So of course I put blue roses on it, and it's got little yellow, like forget-me-nots, only a little bit larger, and a couple little like yellow daisies on the bottom down here.
Yes.
Okay. And
Okay.
then this is the nostalgia one with the gold. Got the 22 karat gold on it.
She said no, she just put her clothes sign up. Yes, Paula says,
Aqua is a very popular color.
I wanted the aqua crest again.
No, aqua crest. She didn't say crest.
I cannot say that for the life of me. I sound
Aqua
so stupid when I try to say that.
Practice with Aquaman.
It's the aqua crest.
Aqua crest.
50 with Debbie. You tried it, Josh, didn't you?
Fresh.
55, Roy Gill, you're going to get choice.
This is the one here.
Why are we not on the hotel internet? You know, we should. I can't even. I'm just choked up here. The internet for the hotel has a 210 download speed.
Yeah.
And we're working with ours.
Josh just got that from the desk. I gave it to John, and I didn't have a chance to give it to you because John still had it.
So if we lose our internet at any time tonight, give us 5 minutes and don't go anywhere, and we're going to change it. But I think it's okay. It's okay. Okay, $60 for choice. Debbie, all in, all done. Okay. Okay, let us know.
Which one?
Debbie Lieferman, which one would you like? The
Aqua Crest
or the Silver Crest?
the Silver Crest. It's up to you.
So
yes,
far,
your
we're
bids
doing
are
fine.
showing up.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Josh just went out and asked for that when he got here.
Josh, there's pizza over there too. If you didn't get anything to eat.
Yeah,
All right.
I told him.
Okay, she takes the.
Aqua Crest.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you, Debbie.
All right. And that price was, let's see, 60. Okay, Roy wanted the aqua also. Do you want to offer this up for a price, or do you want me to put it with another choice? Let's put it with another
Yeah,
choice.
let's put another.
Okay.
And we could discount this one because of the stain on it. It's just
Nah.
with the, no.
No. Okay. This is perhaps the most spectacular piece of the night.
I love that piece.
This is a Fenton. This is a Fenton bowl that was a blush pink. It was totally this color right here when it came. It was totally this color right here. Upon firing it, it came out like this, and it is the most amazing piece. Now these flowers have been popular for us. We've run this pattern, and we've got it in the green tonight too. But this is amazing, Linda, and you may never see this again. It is just how the heat reacted with the glass, and it is absolutely a beautiful color. So we're going to go ahead and put this up. And where are we going to start this one at?
Let's start at 50.
I think we're at number 6. Oh, we have 75. We don't even need a number. Christine is
Okay.
she's
Into
totally in love with us. And why wouldn't you be? Look at that. Well, it is one of a kind. Yes.
Yes.
This whole thing was this color, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And it was a total surprise when it came out of the kiln. 75, Christine Smith.
There's little butterflies up top. Tom, did you get the last thing that you were looking for?
Can Jill help me for just a second so I can get some more? Sparky. Sparky can help us here. Jill, if you're in the middle of something. When I get her set up for the next one, I'm going to let you help her here so I can bring some more stuff over. I need to bring some more stuff over.
Do you want Tom to get it? Can you get it? Or do you want to choose?
I want to choose.
Okay.
Well, Sparky, can you go get us some bears? I've got them all lined up. And there's also a whole series of bluebirds or something. You can see where I've lotted them up. If you could just get us a few lots. Maybe Terry can help you because you can see I've pushed some things together that we can choice. Okay, Christine's at 100, 105, Ellie, 110, Christine Smith. Yeah, just put them, if you could put some more lots up here. All right, we have 115. Thank you very much, ladies. 115, Ellie.
This is a fun flower to do. This is white enamel.
I am telling you, that is. I have to say, I think that's my favorite piece that you've done all year so far.
Really?
Yep.
I was thrilled with it, how it came out of the kiln.
It is a fantastic piece. It's stunning. Ellie's at 130. I didn't even recognize it. And it actually, I think too, it actually settled and it made this part more spread out.
Mm-hmm.
Dolores is at 150. 155, Ellie. What are we calling that? I don't know.
It looks like mauve to me.
There's no color that we can even call it. It's so unusual.
It is.
And again, these pieces are kiln fired.
Mm-hmm.
There is no difference between the paint and glass. It's one thing. It's all fused together. 175, Christine Smith. Okay. Okay, George is going to sell with you for a little bit, so that's good. I can catch up then. Okay, Ellie is at 180. $185. It is so beautiful. It is. It's a wonky pinky. It's a wonky pinky.
Oh, it is. A wonky pinky.
It's a wonky pinky. You got it, Josh? It's a yes. Thank you. All right, 200, Ellie. Christine is out. Deep plum or eggplant looks like from here. It's a very unusual color.
Mm-hmm. See, I would call it mauve.
Oh, Ellie is our first two, Loris.
Thank you.
Okay. 205, Ellie. Okay, we're straight now.
I called it mauve.
We called it a pinky wonky or
wonky pinky.
We'll remember that.
What's the color you said?
I said mauve.
There was something else that was
Oh, I don't know.
eggplant. That might have been it.
Eggplant.
Somebody said that.
Really?
Maybe right here.
Maybe.
Yeah, the darkest.
Yeah. See, the light's not good for me here.
You, Miss Wildlife, we're bidding. There's 5 different venues here that we are on tonight.
This is her piece. How are you getting that straight?
I've got 2 of them straight now. That's the second time I've been told.
Do I need to tell you?
Oh,
Okay.
if you want me to track.
If I what?
It looks burgundy around the top. It is. Okay. 205 is Ellie. Dolores is at 210.
I like the way it looks on top. Too.
215, Ellie. You don't see the bids. No, you're joined. Elderly Poodle, if you're on YouTube. Now here's how I explain this. So there's a lot of first-time viewers that are on that have. Okay. So we do it different here at Rosie's. I'm an auctioneer. You're in the auction house. There's 5 different channels viewing. So if you're sitting with your YouTube buddies, you're seeing your YouTube buddies bid. If you're sitting with the deals page on Facebook, you're sitting with your friends in deals, and all you're seeing is their bids because you can't see the other side of the auction house. I'm the only one that sees all the bids, and I post the top bid. And so if you don't see your bid posted, somebody has bid it over you. Somebody has bid it over you.
Mm-hmm. Bidded.
Yes. And I collect the highest
Past
ones.
tense.
Yes. Ellie is at 235. 235. Look at this piece. You're never going to find it again.
It's the only one I've ever seen.
Yep. 245, Dolores.
More of these.
We can find these. Did you see this piece, George? Before this wood was fired, it was all this color.
It's so interesting that it refired and changed the property.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's like that raspberry base does that.
Yes. You just put your bid into chat, and if you were the first bid, I collect it and I post it over on the screen. Okay. Christine's at 255. 265, and George is going to sell with Linda coming up. I'm going to take a little break and get some more stuff set up. Hi, Elderly Poodle. Welcome. 265. All these names. I just want to call her Pooh. Can I just call you Pooh?
Ed Pooh.
All right. 275, Christine Smith. What is this C for? I don't know what you mean. 280, L. Becky Barnett. Hello, just joined. Hope your day was amazing. Thank you, Becky. We have had a good time here. Christine is out. Ellie is at 280. We will do a last chance as we check the bids. Ellie is at 280. Christine, okay. Awesome. And this is going to be sold. Okay.
Miss Wildlife.
So let's see who got that one. 280 Ellie. Ellie, can you PM Heidi Ann Brown? And we will find you that way
Ellie.
because you're on Facebook. You also have the choice of emailing me with just a hello, and I'll post that email.
What?
So if you want to take a screenshot, anybody that's out there that wants to bid tonight, if you want to take a screenshot, you'll have it. Just send me a hello. I invoice right from your email. You don't need to send me anything else unless your name is so weird that I can't connect it. Just tell me who you are. Okay. Some of the bids have C's in front of them. I don't know what that means. I don't see any C's. Tomorrow is Henderson Hall.
Yeah, some people I noticed put B for bid. Some people put C. I don't know what that means.
Oh, if we don't see your name with StreamYard, if you're not registered, people will put their initial in front of their bid, like Facebook users C, whatever. But
Yeah, I always put my first name,
okay.
so you know it's me.
Yes, Facebook, you need a letter in front of your bid. Yes. Hi, Kathy.
And I don't know why that I need to do that because I'm on StreamYard. I don't get it. 280?
Yep. We don't see, it's before sold. Okay, after sold, we're done. Okay.
280.
280. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do the lovely green Jack in the Pulpit that matched that green. What's that say?
This is about it.
Oh, is this one?
Yes.
Yeah, this is what Chad.
They just found some information about this.
Yeah,
I'm very
this is it.
excited. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
Chad told us. I told him to come tell you, but I don't think he got
Okay.
a chance.
So what number are we on?
This would be number 7. Lot 7.
Okay. I think I heard 7 before, but it doesn't matter. As long as Josh has got it right, we don't care.
I got that.
We got
Okay.
it.
I'll start off and then we'll bring George in here to sell a few. What do you want to start this at?
65.
We're starting it at 65, and since they're excited about their information, I'll let them share that with you. And we're going to bring George in here while I take a little break
Okay.
and set more up. Thank you, George.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, hello, everybody. I'm just the Barker beauty. I just have to hold things and massage them gently. But yes, this piece is really interesting. We had a fellow come in, and I wish I had had my camera on because he was really interesting. He worked for the Fenton gift shop for a long time, and he knew some things we didn't. And apparently, this piece, which is in Fenton's sea mist color, was made in the 1990s. But if you notice, it has an acid etched edge. Well, by the 1990s, Linda was telling me earlier that they didn't do acid in the plant anymore because it was a hard chemical to work around, and that they were doing sandblasting. So that means that somebody did the acid etching off-site. So this is the only one that was ever treated that way. And then you tell them about the painting.
Okay. This is, and it's not acid etched inside, right? It's just
Right,
on the
just
outside.
on the outside.
Yeah, so it's a different texture here in the throat and on the top than it is on the rest of it. And this is the same pattern as the vase we just did. I put it on the green as well. So it's got a white enamel paint and 2 colors of green in the leaves. And I applied it the same way as that last vase that we saw. But I added some dragonflies and butterflies to the top. And I'll measure it here for you. It's really tall. And there's the rose on the bottom. It's really tall. 11 inches at the peak, at the top, and 6 inches down here at the bottom. So 6 and 11 inches.
A nice substantial piece. I always get a kick out of Jack in the Pulpit. It's such a great shape. And it must be fun for you as a decorator because you've got different surfaces to work with.
Yes, yes. And I got a place to hold on to.
Yeah, that probably helps.
And sometimes I hold it like this. So did we?
Very fun. Oh, we should start the bid. Where are we starting the bid on this one?
65.
65. Okay, let's put that in. Starting bid is $65, folks. So this is, and this particular one is not choice. It's just this single item that's up right now because there isn't another one like it anywhere. So
Right.
So 65 is your starting bid. If you're interested, please put that in the comments. I know we've got people on a lot of different formats who are watching this. So yeah, I think this color is just really great. It's
like
not one
it.
I see. Yeah, I don't think it was in the line very long.
I'd never seen it.
Yeah. I think it was pretty brief. This, and we've got a couple of people. Let's see. Our first bid. Oh, well, it's running faster, so we'll get.
it's a touch screen too, George. I don't know if the.
Oh, is it really?
Yes.
Oh.
So you can touch it or you can use the mouse. The mouse is actually has a.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, how nice that that's a touch screen. They're called Jack in the Pulpit because of the flowers. She's a gardener. She could probably describe better. They grow around
Yes.
here, don't they?
Yes, I have some. And they come up like this, but they're not as wide like this. They actually come up. And then after they are done blooming, a bunch of little red berries form in its place. And when they turn, they're green to start. Then they turn red and they fall on the ground. And then you get babies.
Ah, very cute.
Yeah.
And so Jack in the Pulpit is supposed to be the guy standing in the middle, which is probably your, yes.
That's the bloom.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
the bloom, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think we've got Roy Gill at 85 is our current high bidder. I guess I could play a little bit of music here for the folks while they're doing this. And you can tell me if this is too loud, everybody, but I think we have some background music here for you.
It's
Okay.
impressive that you can do that.
Well, I got to practice last night. So $90 is our current high bid. And I know we've got a couple of folks, but the first person, can you place it closer? Sure, yeah, go ahead and hold it right up to there if you can. It's funny, I said I was going to be the beauty barker. I'm making you do all the work.
There's the top.
Yeah, so you get an idea for how it was originally, and then underneath you see this satin finish.
It's a nice finish.
Oh, good. I'm glad that the music is the right scale. And Shirley at 95, I believe, is our current high bidder.
This is the only one like this I've ever done.
Yeah, that's really neat.
Yeah,
And-
I should have put one of a kind on it.
Well,
But you never know. There may be a second.
maybe there could be something out there. So,
That's kind of why I hesitate to do that unless I know it's never going to be reproduced.
right. Since there is a slim possibility that another one could come along. And Cheryl Kemp at 100 is our current high bidder.
Thank you, bidders.
So we've got I think about 3 of you. Let us know if you're still interested or if you're out, and then we'll wrap up the bidding and we can go on and show you some more stuff. Because she does great work. It's been really fun to meet Linda and to take a look. And I did a nice video where she talks all about what it was like working for Fenton and stuff. So I can't wait to get that out for you. Shirley is at 105, and we've got Tammy at 110 is the current high bidder. And we give just a minute because this is on a bunch of different formats, so we want you to be able to catch up. Because we have some. Oh, and thank you, Lynn. Yes, I got your info, and I'll get an invoice out. Cheryl Kemp at 115 is our current high bidder, and Shirley at 120. They like this piece. I don't blame them. I mean, where else is it? Where else are you going to see one?
It was fun to do, and it fired beautifully.
It really did. Now, did you have to fire it separately because you had a different surface on the 2 edges?
No.
Oh, it
no.
was able to fire in
One fire, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and this paint I used is white enamel paint, and if you load the brush like you're going to shade, you can get this edging here, so you get the different forms of petals, so it doesn't all blob together.
Oh, very nice.
I don't know if they can see that on camera, but
Yeah, maybe if you hold it really close, they'll get that feeling. So we have, I think we're down to our last 2 bidders, which are Shirley and Stacy, and you both bid 120. Shirley is currently the high bidder because she bid it first. So Stacy, if you're still in, let us know. Otherwise, we'll wrap this one out. Stacy is out. So Shirley Edwards at 120, you are the winner of the piece. Thank you very much. And I guess she put her email up so that you can contact her if you don't already know how to reach. And that way we'll make sure we get these pieces out to you. So
Shirley?
Shirley
Edwards, yep.
is the
I
high
bill
bidder.
for Linda, so if you know how to reach me, you got it. Okay, here we
Very
go.
good.
Okay, this is nostalgia.
Oh, yes. Tell us about this piece.
Okay, these pieces that we're bringing up are called nostalgia, They are red roses that are tipped in, they're white load and then tipped in red. So it's 2 colors to make this rose. Also 2 colors on the leaves. And then I put the forget-me-nots and then finish it off with 22 karat gold.
Quite a bit of gold. And did you, where would you like to start this one?
35.
$35 is our starting bid, folks. So let's put that in. And then now I think you told me that you got a lot of this paint, maybe all of it, you were able to buy from the factory when they were gone. So this is actually the Fenton paint that was used originally.
Yep, this is the original Fenton paint that George sold me when I went over during a reunion of Fenton workers, and he let us go down in the basement and look around, and we could tour the factory. And if you found anything that interests you, you could take it to the gift shop. George said, just take it to the gift shop and they'll price it.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, how nice.
Yes, so that's what we did. This is a peach blow. See, the throat is peach. So the rose is a little bit darker than that peach blow. So I think it's a nice contrast.
Yeah, and I always like the way that it comes through the milk glass even a little bit on the bottom. So when you see it, you may not see it because of our lighting here, but if you have this in person, there's just a little hint of pink through the base down here as well.
Yeah, and it's beaded.
And Christine at 45 is our current high bidder. We'll do a little bit of music here again and see.
Okay.
I hope you like this song. I do.
And this is 6 1/4 inches tall.
Yeah, they're very cute. And I always thought it was really interesting how precise they were with the crimping. I mean, you can really tell that with Fenton that it was done to a certain quality standard. And we're at $50. Scott Watson is our, Scott, Lynn Newton had $50 in before I saw your bid. So Lynn is currently the high bidder. We have Becky Barnett at 55.
It's interesting to watch them crimp.
Oh,
When
is
they-
it?
Yeah, when they still have it.
Yeah, because
in the
it's still
clamp.
molten, right?
Yeah, and they still have that clamp on it, and they stick it down on the floor. The thing's sitting on the floor, so it's not a long thing. And
yes.
they put it down and crimp it like sometimes double crimping, because one does this and one does
The indentations in
Yeah,
between, right?
yeah.
That makes sense. Oh, very interesting.
It is really cool to see it happen, because it's just like that. It happens.
It's so fast.
Yes.
It's so fast. When I went to the Pilgrim factory, I was amazed. They had these huge things on blowpipes. They were doing masterworks that were like 36 inches long, and they're just swinging it around and boom, and off it went, and into the layer, and you're just like, how?
And it always makes you worry they're going to drop it.
Yeah.
Because
And they never do.
no, they never do.
Okay, so we've got 2 folks who bid 65. Christine is the first, so she is currently the high bidder at 65, and Dawn is in at 67, and Lynn is in at 70. So we're going to put Lynn up there because she is the current high bidder on this piece.
Okay.
And I guess, did you sign the bottom of that? I guess
Yes.
you signed the bottom of all of these. And this one
yeah.
has the rose that says it came from this event, which is kind of nice. So even if you couldn't be here with us, you can be here in spirit. We've got Scott Watson at 75. This is and Christine at 80. Whoops, I'm sorry. Let's get back to there. There we go. I think she's right about the touch screen. So.
Yeah, the rose is on every piece unless I forget.
Yes, and that makes it one of a kind few.
Yeah, yeah. It's to designate the Rosie group.
Okay, so Christine's the current high bidder. If anyone else is in or out, please let us know, and we'll wrap this up and show you some more stuff, because I see a bunch of things accumulating on the table here that are pretty cool.
Yeah.
So currently it is Christine. Oh, no, we've got some more people in. Dawn at 82, Scott at 85. You are the current high bidder. And I can see why. It's just such a nice piece and so
thanks.
studied. And yeah, your work is really good.
Thank you.
It's really fun to see in person. I'll have to watch you do it sometime if you ever allow that.
Oh, yeah.
It would be fun to see you actually make this.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll make a video and Rosie will post it.
Oh, cool.
I'll be painting. Tom will take the video.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And of course, Josh has seen me paint for years.
Yes, that's right. Someone asked if we'd done the marigold in yellow, and I think we still have some marigold in yellow over, don't we?
The gold crest?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We
So
haven't brought any over
we'll
yet.
bring some of that over, I'm
Yes,
sure.
we
so
do
that
have
you'll
some.
have a chance to see that too.
We have some big rose bowls and
85's our high bidder. I believe that Don Lipscomb at 82 is next. So Don, are you still in or are you out? And if so, we'll let you know. And Nancy says that she knows you've been very busy. Thank you for your time and enjoyment of making them. It really must be
Yes.
fun to do.
it is fun to do. I really enjoy it. After a while, my hands do hurt a bit.
Yeah.
So I have to take a break for a day or so.
It's so
and then,
precise.
Then I can go back and
Yeah, I mean, how long does it take you to paint a piece like this? There's a lot of detail to that.
Yeah. If I know I'm going to do a bunch of the same pattern, but just kind of mix it up a little bit, I'll do a whole turntable of it. And I'll do what we call production style, which is what we used to do.
Right, where it's going and you just have to
and that's what I
quickly
do with this pattern. If I have pieces, this is going on, I will do the rose first after I sign it and put the rose on the bottom. Then I put it back on my turntable and I go all the way around. And then I do the white and the pink rose, which turns out to be more of a reddish color first. Then I do the green. Then I do the stems. Then I do the little forget-me-not. And then I put white dots on where the gold will be.
Oh, because the gold has to adhere to something else.
Yes, you can't just put the gold on glass. So there's one fire to bloom the milk glass. There's two fires to do, one more fire to do the color, and then the gold is a third fire. So 3 fires go into every piece that's milk glass.
Wow.
Yeah, that's 2.5 hours of firing with
Just
me
to be
monitoring
able
the
to-
kiln,
Mhm.
and then it has to sit overnight.
Right.
Yeah,
And then you hope it came out.
you hope.
Yes.
And sometimes you'll get a little wonky piece, which we call whimsies. It
Yes.
comes out like, ha-ha,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you didn't look for me.
Yes. Well, I know when you're refiring, sometimes there's pleasant surprises like that color gradation that happened in that
Yeah.
one, and then sometimes there's.
Yeah. So it's very time consuming to do the patterns that take 3 fires.
I hope you know anything. I think you gave them a little education. Yes, it certainly did. I can't read the whole comment, Christine from Facebook, but yes, I did get a little bit of education. It was really great interviewing her, and I can't wait to show the video because I learned a lot talking to her today. Okay, Dawn is out. So $90, Scott Watson. It is sold and it is yours. And
Okay, $90 Scott Watson.
thank you very much. And Scott Watson will contact Heidi, and that
Okay.
will get you that piece. So get that in there, and there we go.
Somebody asked for gold crest. We want to do that soon.
Yes, let's
Okay.
do this one.
Okay.
This is another one, George,
Oh,
that changes when it's fired. It was a pink and now it's a red. We call it raspberry sherbet.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yes. I did 2 of these before, and this one, I think the color changed even more on this one than the 2 before. It got a little bend in the neck during the kiln, so this, you might call that a whimsy, but it's slight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends which way you turn it.
Yes. So this one's got all kinds of flowers in it that are in my garden.
And it's a pinker color than you're seeing on the screen, or at least if you're seeing what I'm seeing.
You're right.
Everybody's computer is different, but
You are
sometimes
right.
with all the light in here, it doesn't show quite true.
Yeah.
So it's a stronger towards pink than what you may be seeing on
Yeah.
your screen.
I was amazed when it came out this color.
That's really neat.
It's
And
like-
what color was it originally?
It was a lot lighter.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's deep.
interesting.
Okay, we'll start this one at 65.
Okay.
And I'll go around and let you see it. I put a hummingbird on the neck, and his beak is in a daisy. Somebody asked about daisies. There's a daisy. And then these are loosestrife flowers that are in my garden. And sometimes the deer will eat those, but they didn't this year. They ate my lilies instead.
Oh, yeah, the deer thought our lilies were delicious too. Mhm.
Yeah. And so these are loosestrife. And these are kind of like I have a purpley clematis that was my mother's, so I was trying to represent that. And then the rosebud, butterfly. And then these are just like a star shape that I don't remember if I have that in my garden. I just put that there anyway. And then this is a kind of like a thistle-y looking flower. I never turn it the right way. So there's a variety on here. And the rose is on the bottom. And this is one of a kind because this is different than any of the others that I did.
And especially after the thing. And let me go ahead and hold it for a minute because I know these get heavy and someone wanted to see the hummingbird. So let's get that up where you get a really good view of it. I think that's coming in for you. And yeah, lots of detail. I mean, look at all the feathers and everything. It's an amazing amount of work. And I'm always in awe because I can't paint anything. So I think this is really amazing. Let's see. I think our current high bidder is, try to keep up with that, is Stacy at 85, I think is where we are now.
Okay.
Let's do a little bit of music for you folks while we wait for bids to come in.
Hummingbirds usually take me a little while. I want to get more detail in them than probably they need.
And I tell you what, the color of it on the screen doesn't compare to seeing it first.
Yes.
It is definitely vibrant in person. And of course, everybody's computer is going to show it a little differently. So it'll be a nice surprise when you get it home. There's what you can see on the inside. It's really more like this color that shows the darker here. That's what the whole piece looks like in person. So that you have some idea there. There's the hummingbird for you. It really is a pretty piece. And I love the way that you gave it motion. I mean, if you turn the vase, it actually climbs down the side of the vase.
Yes. I like veining plants.
Yeah, I do too. That's really neat. There's a very nice butterfly on the back, and we're sure missing the butterflies this year, so nice to see one somewhere.
Definitely. I haven't had a monarch. I don't think. Maybe
No,
one.
it's terrible this
I
year.
know.
I've had one. I'm going to set this down just so I can keep up with the bids
Because
here.
people keep mowing down the milkweed.
Yeah. We had to fight with the town that I'm in to let us grow milkweed because it's officially a noxious weed that has to be removed. And we were like, no, we're doing a butterfly garden. And they said, yeah, you get an exception.
Oh, good.
So-
They shouldn't ever mow it.
No. Did they make
that's
any?
the sole plant that they feed and lay their eggs on.
And Cheryl says, did they make any shiny pieces in that raspberry sherbet? I don't know. I've mainly seen satin, to tell you the truth.
Exactly. I've never seen a shiny one.
But this color, excuse me,
Sure.
this color was never made by Fenton because they never fired it to the extent that we are. Because we're refiring it
Oh,
years
that's
later.
true.
Mm-hmm.
So the firing has affected the color. It's a rose satin. That was the original color. And it has this rich color that has purples in it after it's fired after so many years. And they never fire the same, but they always change. And so the raspberry sherbet is what we call it. And because it's so unique because nobody has ever fired this color again. To get this color, and you're not going to find anything. You're just not going to find anything like that out there.
It is really cool, yes. And currently Cheryl Kemp at 110 is our current high bidder.
Okay.
I know we've got a couple of other folks who are interested somewhere near that range. So let us know if you're still in. And if so, we'll let this keep going. And if not, we'll close out and bring you something else. Any Fenton lamps? I don't think we have any Fenton lamps in your collection.
No.
I think tomorrow when I do my live on my channel that there'll be a lamp or two.
Okay. I was going to bring one, but I couldn't find all the parts to it. I found two shades. It's a two shaded lamp.
I have two shades without two lamps that I'm not sure where they went either, but I did manage to get two of them here.
Yeah, it'll turn up.
Yeah, eventually. Yes. 1:15, and we're just looking to see if anyone else, any critters tonight. Yes, I think there will be some critters,
Yes.
Stacy. In fact, I see some to the left
There's
of
some
me
up
here.
there.
So Cheryl Kemp at 120. So it seems to be between Lynn and Cheryl at this point. Cheryl at 120 is our current high bidder. And Nancy, that'll be on the Antique Nomad live tomorrow at 8 o'clock. We'll be doing a live sale from this same place, and it'll feature a lot of my items, but I'm hoping to go for a few hours and have some other people sell some stuff with us too. So we should have a nice variety there. And yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun. So Lynn is at 125. And I can understand why. This really is a pretty piece. And I do love the pinks. And it is definitely more towards the pink than the lavender, although it would work with either.
Mm-hmm.
Can you share your channel in the chat for newbies? Yes, let me do that. This will be Tomorrow, sorry about the caps, folks. 8 p.m. Eastern. Join us at the antique. Sorry, folks, you're gonna have to deal with me typing here. Nomad Live on YouTube. So there is where we'll be tomorrow night, and we'll be right here doing this again. And so the Northwest will be 5 p.m. Yes, that's right. And Cheryl is at 1:30. We don't want to lose track of what people are at here. So 1:30 is our current. Someone is asking if the video is blurry. Our Wi-Fi is really good here, so it may just be on your end. But if anyone else is having trouble, let us know. And we're just waiting to see if. Okay, Lynn at 150. This is the high bid currently is 150. Clear here. Okay, yeah, you may need to refresh, folks, if you're having a little bit of blur, because we do have a good signal here. And so 150 is our high bid, and we're just waiting to see if our other bidder is in or out, and then we will move on and show you some other stuff. Okay, Cheryl says pass. So Lynn, you are the high bidder. Thank you very much at 150.
Thank you, bidders.
Let's get that in.
Then at 150.
There we go. Thank you. Well, let's see what else there is.
And that's Heidi's.
Oh, okay, very good. Is it? Are they selling as a pair? Choice. Oh, okay, very good. Well, they're pretty similar this
She said
time, so I
choice.
guess it's.
Well, let me double check on.
Okay, let's figure this out. Just one moment, folks.
Okay.
We just want to make sure we do this right. It is really live.
Yes.
Live with all the wrinkles and things, but this is what's going to be coming up next.
As choice, you're doing great.
Okay.
As choice. Okay,
Okay.
very
I'll hold
good.
one. You hold one.
And what are we starting this at?
65.
Okay, so it's going to be choice.
And the pattern is the same, except it's in a different configuration. I like to mix it up a little bit, but I'm using all the same paint, same design. It's all got the gold. This is the nostalgia pattern with 22 karat gold.
Very good. And we've got Stacy in for her choice at 65 is opening our bid. Christine says, did you think your pretties would become this wildly popular? That's a
No.
great question.
No.
It's so exciting to see the interest in this again.
Yeah. We want to keep Fenton alive.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Well, it's beautiful stuff and so well made. And what color was this blank to begin with? I never can keep this one straight.
It's like a cased piece. It's like a, let me see the throat of that one. Yeah, sometimes they vary. Like one will be shinier than the other,
Mhm.
but it's not, it's like it's cased in crystal.
Yeah, and it's like a peachy pink color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'd call it.
Very
Peachy
nice.
paste. Yeah.
What flowers are they? These all seem to be roses and
Forget-me-nots.
forget-me-nots.
Yep.
Yes, and I'll hold it
Roses
up a
and
little
forget-me-nots.
closer, one of them, so you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Up on the collar there, there's the rose with the forget-me-nots, and then around the base here,
Mm-hmm.
we've got all of those. So it's
And they
very
both
pretty.
have, they both have the rose on the bottom.
And you said they were slightly different somehow, so let's show that since someone's
Okay.
going to get their choice.
This one is slanted this way. These are straight up.
Okay, so
There's so much glare.
yes, they're a little hard.
Mm-hmm.
So Johnny is bidding 140, and that is choice, Johnny, between the two.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, what did you say the other differences were?
This one goes down at the top, and this one goes sideways.
I see. So just a
And
little
these
variation.
are slanted sideways like this.
Oh,
These
yeah.
go straight up.
And these go straight up.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is your choice between the 2
Mhm. So I wanted them to be so that they could, if somebody bought both of them, they could sit together. You know, the colors match, but the pattern varies. Did I bump it?
No.
Okay.
No,
So-
that's great. So
And see-
Shirley, if I understand right, I think we have a bid of 140, if I'm seeing that correctly. Just to
Yeah,
let
let's-
you know, that's
Show
Johnny
the-
is our high bid currently.
Show this flower. Okay, let's get those side by side.
Okay.
Yours and mine.
Do I have it up where you can see it?
I think so.
Okay.
So just a little bit different. They both have the gold. All these pieces that have the rose have the gold on it. And they're all mostly a 3-fire process.
So fire the blank.
Fire the blank, let it bloom, and these bloom, believe it or not.
Oh, these do too, like
These
the
do
milk glass?
too. Yeah, you can kind of feel like a little roughness in places where it used to be slick. That's how it feels when it blooms, but you scrub it off so that you can paint over it. And I can tell. Somebody else might not be able to tell.
Did you explain to them what the bloom is and why that happens? I thought that was kind of fascinating.
When a piece
Of course, I'm here.
blooms, when a piece blooms, part of what the glass is made up of will come to the surface. So you'll get like a little bit of a sandy grit on the outside. And it's usually when a piece has been around for a long time. Older pieces of Fenton, mostly milk glass, but these do too. And sometimes blues will, especially if they're cased in crystal. So you have to pre-fire it, let it bloom, it's gritty and nasty when it comes out. Take it to your sink and you wash it with soap and you scrub it with the back of a 3M scrubber sponge and it comes off. Sometimes you have to really get in there with the sponge, where it's tight. Then you let it dry and then you start from scratch. You paint it, then you gold it. So there's 2 more fires.
Wow. A lot of work to this. And it's interesting too that you have to do this extra step with the older pieces that you wouldn't have if it had been done new at the factory.
Yes.
And I wasn't aware of that until you explained that to me.
Yes. And if you don't do it, the blooming process will knock your paint off.
Yeah. And then
And
it's just like having never done it and you get to
Well,
start over.
it messes it up really.
Oh,
because
like
if
you
you
can't
have
fix it.
if you have you can kind of fix it sometimes. See the dark edge right there? That might stay on, but everything else might scrub off.
Oh.
But if you know you're going to just repaint it, you just paint right over that.
Right. Oh, I see. Interesting. And we have Johnny at $250 for choice is our current high bidder. And we have a Facebook user 300 Z300. That is our current high bid. And so let us know if you other folks are still in on these. It's going to be your choice for the high bid between the two. They are both quite lovely, and perhaps one person will get both, or one will get one and one will get the other. So let us know if you are still in. Facebook user Z is at 300, and that's our current high bid. And there's your mark on the bottom.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Josh will know.
Okay.
We got it.
Thankfully, we've got
You guys
somebody in
just know.
control. It's a good thing. Yeah, I like this part better.
Support staff.
Yes. So, okay, 300 is our current high bid, and if anyone else is still in, please let us know by placing a bid, or we will go ahead and wrap up here and let you guys figure out who gets what. Okay, well, Johnny came in at 310. Whoops, let's try that. There we go. And yeah, and is your kiln and your studio are at your home now, right?
Yeah. Yes. I have 4 kilns.
4 of them. What sizes?
3 of them are 220. 2 of them are the same size and 1 is bigger.
Yeah.
And then I have a 110 that's kind of like a jewelry kiln,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I use it for short pieces.
Oh, that makes sense.
How much is your electric?
It's lots of fun.
The electric bill, yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So Johnny is out. So it looks like our Facebook user at 315 gets the choice first. And so, oh, no, we've got another Facebook user in at 320.
Yep.
And because I can't see the Facebook bids, I'm not exactly sure how we
We're getting them.
wrap this as far as,
We just say we'll say sold.
Okay.
We're what? Just a second. Where are we at, Josh?
We are at 320 for, I'm going to say Amy.
Okay, Amy's at
Okay.
320.
and Kimmy is now at 330 for choice. There we go.
Josh will help you out if you don't see a name because he's
Thank you,
monitoring.
that's great.
Yes, it makes our electric bill go higher. Yes, there's always that. And I can fire a 220 kiln and a 110 kiln at the same time, but I can't fire two 220 kilns at the same time, right, Tom?
The two smaller 220s, yes, we could.
Okay. I can't do the big one in a small, yeah.
So our high bid is with who?
Currently, oh no, we have another
Z.
one, 360, and that is K on Facebook.
Okay. They're going up at $10 increments at least at this point? Okay, awesome.
370,
Bid quickly.
different K, or maybe the same, I can't tell, but no, it looks like a different person.
It's a different person.
Okay, good. I'm just going to let Josh tell us what's going on there.
Take
It's
it away,
interesting,
Josh.
you know, it's great having all these different platforms and people being able to see this in a lot of places. It's just, it's not something I'm used to yet. How hard do they blow when making glass? You know, I understand from glass blowers that that's actually a lot of the skill is to know when to put a lot of air into the pipe and when to put just a little. And I couldn't tell you which is which because I've never blown a piece of glass myself, but I've watched it done and I've heard that it really depends on what you're doing. I think it's a little less air than people might imagine.
It looks easy, doesn't
It
it?
looks easy, but it's actually very controlled. Exactly.
It doesn't even look as hard as blowing up a balloon.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's not like they just give it all
Yeah,
they've got because that would just cause
It's almost like
hot
just what's
glass
in
to
your
splatter.
cheeks. Like they go, but
Yeah.
it's got to be more than that.
But it's kind of like a musician. Yeah, it's like you just know your, yes. And someone says, I want the Rosaline grouping. Well, that is a great grouping, and I'm sure that will come up sometime over the weekend if anybody over the next few days while we're doing this. I keep saying the weekend. For some reason, it feels like it's the weekend to me, but it's actually Monday night.
It is. It's Monday night.
So our Facebook user at 380 is our current high bidder. If anyone else is in, let us know. Otherwise, we'll close this one out and show you some other pieces.
And then they have to choose.
And then they have to choose, right?
Yes.
And then we'll see if our backup wants the other one.
Yeah. The only way they can is, well, we could do it by this rose.
Yeah.
Pointing down or pointing
Or
side.
pointing sideways. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
it'd be
Well,
simpler.
we'll let that. How long do they have to blow for a piece to be done? When they get really good at it, it's fast. I
It is
remember
fast.
watching at the Pilgrim
You could miss it.
Factory, and yeah, I remember. I mean, they did this masterwork again. They were doing like 36-inch tall pieces, and the guy did it in the space of maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah.
While we watched.
Well,
and-
even Dave, when
Yeah.
you watch Dave do it, it's like, poop, it's done.
Yeah.
He moves on, he rolls it around on the seat.
Looks like we're winding that one up.
Okay, it looks like we are at the end of this one. So we are sold 380.
I will mispronounce the first name. The last name is listed as
The last name is listed as Amy. Okay, we'll just put AMY in there.
Okay, Amy, let us know which one you'd like.
Yes, let's hold it up so that you can see.
One is actually fired a little bit darker. There's one that looks more like a sunset color in this one.
Yeah, the one I'm holding is slightly darker than the other
Mhm.
one. And this is the one with the
Downward.
stem down.
Downward, and this is sideways. So you could designate downward rose or sideways rose.
Or you could designate George or Linda.
There
Oh,
you
there
go.
you go.
Yes, that's
Oh my
right.
goodness.
So,
Sometimes it's so simple.
and
Yeah, it's easy back there.
and she wants both.
Okay, times two. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you very
Okay.
much. Well, those were
Josh,
beautiful,
these are
and that was
both
fun.
Let's give her a hand, Linda. Thank you. All right.
Thank you very much, bidders.
Okay.
Do you need a break?
No, I was actually thinking we had people asking for that and these specifically. So is it okay if we go to those, or are we
Yep.
missing the order if we go?
It does not matter.
Okay.
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 Somebody did ask for critters.
Okay.
You want to do the two golden
Yeah,
petals,
yeah.
the duck or the bowl, and then I'll get the bigger ones next.
Okay, that's great.
Do you want us to do choice with it? Okay.
Okay, and where are we starting on these? We're going to put the starting bid in, and then we'll show you.
Okay. 40.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
All right, no problem. So we had a request for the marigold and we had a request for critters. So we have choice
Mm-hmm.
between these two items. And
Okay, here's a
there
little
we
duck.
go. So $40 is the starting bid. Yes, and we have this really nice amber crest. Was that what they called
Gold
it?
crest.
Gold crest. Thank
Gold
you.
crest,
Gold
yeah.
crest. Yes, that's right. So let me get to where we're looking at starting.
And this is
bid.
golden petal. And it's got the 22 karat gold. Both of these are golden petal. That's the name of my pattern.
That's the name of your pattern?
Yeah.
Now, I don't remember them ever doing, it seems like such an obvious combination to match the color of the, I don't remember any of this ever being done with this
No.
color of flowers.
No, I made it up.
It's great. It seems like it should have been this
I
way all
know.
along.
I know.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
really neat.
Yeah, and I mixed this paint to match the crest.
Yeah, now that's easier to do nowadays, isn't it? Or is it all just your trained eye that does it?
It's not. It wasn't as easy as I had hoped.
Really?
Yeah, I used a big palette, and I had to keep adding colors to make that color.
Ah, very good. Interesting. Dawn at 50 is our current high bidder. I know some other folks are at 50, but Dawn was there first. And this has the gold dots again and the forget-me-nots.
Yep, 22 karat gold.
Very cool. So $50 is our current high bid, and it is choice on these two. I'll try to keep it in frame there. There we go.
I'll try not to drop him.
Yes. Yeah, that's
He's got-
important too.
Yeah, yellow bill and yellow feet.
Elderly Poodle at 52 and Laura Springer at $60. And this is choice for one or the other or both.
It's got the rose on the bottom.
And Debbie, I see your bid in at 60, but we already have Laura at 60, so you'll have to bid again, I'm afraid.
And this yellow is called soft yellow. So it's a different yellow entirely than the gold that I mixed.
Now, the gold crest was done mid 60s. Was that when this color originally
I'm not sure.
came out? I think that's the case. Yeah, I think this was a 1960s color.
Okay.
There's a few of the crest colors that didn't come along until then and weren't done for as long. And this is definitely one that we don't see as often, or at least
Right.
I haven't
I don't
seen
run
it.
into it a lot. I saw one the other day at one of the booths and almost bought it. It was blank.
Mhm.
Just like kind of talked to me.
Yes.
And I restrained.
Okay, so Dawn at 72 is our high bidder. It looks like Debbie and Dawn are two hot competitors for these pieces, and they are really nice. And it is choice, so maybe you'll each get one that you want.
You see that little, there we go.
It is nice to see some scarce colors, isn't it? And there's our signature on the base there.
And the rose.
Yeah, I like that you do the rose. It's nice to have a connection to the group here. This has been a really fun group of people to be with. I've got to tell you, this has just been a blast the last few days. And let's see here, Debbie at $80. You know, it's fun when you all share the same sort of interest, whatever it is. Any of these collectors conventions, if you're a collector of anything and you enjoy being around people, there is nothing better than going to a collector's convention, because you'll meet a bunch of people who love what you love and they get it.
You've got that interest. It bonds you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just really cool.
Yeah.
And I like this little guy, I have to admit.
Yeah, I like the duck.
He's really cute. And
We did a couple ducks last sale, and they were cool. I put irises on them, but I did it in different colors so they could be together or not.
Yes. So Dawn at $82, and it's really you and Debbie sort of going back and forth and deciding which one of you is going to pick first. So let us know if you're both in, and if you are, we'll keep going, and if not, we'll go ahead and wrap up here. When you painted at Fenton, did you sign with your first name or an initial?
It varied. They would ask us to sign with either our first name or our last name, but we didn't have to write both out. So sometimes I would sign Linda F, and then I changed it to L Fleming, and sometimes I'd sign Linda Fleming.
Okay, so it wasn't a particular era, because there's been a lot of discussion amongst collectors about, was the full signature earlier than the initial signature?
The full signature never had to be.
Never had to be. Ah, good. So there's no connection. It's just whatever the artist chose. That is
I'm just
great
doing that
information.
now. I didn't always do that. So Linda F was pretty well known for a while at the factory. and then I changed it to L Fleming. So a lot of people go, I think this is you.
Yes. Oh, okay. I see. Because you're not all seeing the bids. I'll keep calling the bids for you for those folks who aren't seeing them. Dawn at $87 is the current high bidder, Debbie. So 87 is where the bid is now. And let's see there. Yes, it's going to be choice between the two of these. And so we'll just wait for a minute to see if Debbie's still in. Oh, no problem, Debbie. That's great. No sweat. We're, believe me, we're all learning as we go along. Debbie is at $90 for choice. Let me get that in there. There we go. So that's our current high bid. And we're just waiting to see who will end up with one or both of these pieces. They're really neat. I'm not really sure how you choose. Yeah, we don't see Facebook bids in the YouTube chat. Right, so I'll keep calling them. So currently $90 is the high bid. And Dawn is out. So Debbie, for $90, it is your choice, one or both. So tell us if you would. I'm going to put sold $90. And we're going to just wait to find out which one or both you want. And if you don't want both, then we'll go to the person who was your backup, who is Dawn. So Debbie just let us know. And yes, this is an exercise in muscle strength. This is good for us. We're supposed to do stuff like this, right?
Right.
Yeah. The vase. Okay, so the vase is for Debbie at $90.
Okay.
And Dawn, if you're interested in the duck, let us know. And we will make that available to you. And if you're not, then we'll sell some more critters and maybe that'll come along too. Let's see, if you ever get a chance, check out Duncan McLennan Gallery. I have seen that, and I have seen the glass blowers there. It's really fun. Okay, so Dawn is not in on the duck, so we'll.
What's the price on it?
It was 90 was the high bid, and.
Okay, 75 if you want it out the door.
Okay.
75 up for grabs if you want it out the door.
Okay, I hope you all got
All
that.
you got to do is say duck.
75 on the duck.
All right. If it shows up, I'll get it.
Okay, great. And in the meantime, we'll move on to, okay, we
If you
want to
need a
do,
break, I can.
do we want to do choices? Oh,
Yep.
I'll take a break here in a little bit, but this is fun. I'll do another choice with you.
Okay.
Let's do A, B, and C on this so you're not.
Yeah, because they vary.
Oh, I see. Okay,
They're
they do.
different.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one is going to be, this is choice of 3, and these are a little larger
number we
in
on?
the gold crest.
12, number 12.
And we've got, this one is letter A.
Thank you.
This one is letter B,
And
and
this
she's
is
got
C.
letter C. So,
And they're all the same pattern. They just vary in how I put them on.
okay, so show us the, well, first let's start with the bid so people know. This is the larger size. This one is, I believe, 6 inches by, it's about 5.5 by 6 inches.
Yeah, we'll start them at 70.
We'll start at 70 on these. Okay, so we're going to put start bid $70. Okay. And we've already got a bid in from Becky at 75. So let's
Okay.
hold these up and you tell us about the differences.
Okay.
I've got A and B.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, how do we do this? How about we do them one at a time? And
Okay.
Then we'll
You want to
up
hold
the
it or you
next.
want me to hold it?
I'll let you hold
This one?
this one. Yeah, we'll do A first. Show us what
Okay.
A is about.
A is wrapping around the bowl because I hadn't done that before with this pattern and I really liked how it came out. So I did that variety to just have it wrap.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So that's A, wraps around.
Okay, and this one has a single rose with a single bud and it's facing downward.
Okay. Yes, I see that.
Okay, and this one is a double and it's facing both directions like they're stacked.
Oh, that's neat.
So this one's a little busier. So it depends on your choice of which one you like better. I wanted to make it a variety.
Yes, interesting. And we've got people saying which one is their favorite. So put in the comments which one's your favorite.
Yeah, let me know which one you like
Even if
better.
you're not bidding, it's just fun
Yeah.
for us to know.
This is my favorite right here. I like the wrapping thing. That's what I did on that big raspberry vase. I wrapped it.
I like the one in the middle.
Like the one in the middle?
I like the one in the middle.
This one, a little more where you see more of it with more of the field behind.
Mhm.
And then I like the double because it's just interesting and, it's more, right?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. And they all have the same rose on the bottom.
Very good. So $85 is the current bid with Christine. If anyone else is interested in choice of these, please go ahead and put your bid in now. Maybe I'll play a little
A
music
little over
for us
5
here.
inches.
That'll give us a chance to.
And they all have the 22 karat gold, of course.
And we have matching pieces all the time, don't we?
Yes.
We've got
Build your collection.
Yes.
got Laura at 90. Don also bid 90, but Laura was the first in with the $90 bid. My favorite in his left hand, so that would be this one. Yeah, that's the one that has the wraparound. So they are all pretty. They just all have a little different flavor, and that's why it's nice. You get a choice.
Yeah.
And Don is at 100. Let me go ahead and put that in.
I like variety.
Yeah, variety is great. Well, let's make this fun for you too. You wouldn't want to just do the same thing over and
No,
over. That's production days, and now you get to do this freehand
Yes.
on your own.
But the nice thing is I can still do this production style with
Right.
the colors, but I don't have to do it the same.
Right. Exactly. It doesn't have to all be the same.
Yeah, so it stays fun.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. It is fun, and I mean it makes it fun for us. So we definitely appreciate the work. $100 is our current bid. If anyone else is in, let us know. Laura's at 105, and this is for choice between the three. The nice thing is that, because there's three, whoever gets one, well, there might be a chance that someone else will get another one. So I think, let's see if we have anyone else who's still in. We may be. Yeah, I think it's between Don and Laura at this point. So Don, let us know if you're still in. Oh, yes, Don's in at 110. And Laura, you are the other one. So between Don and Laura for your choice of one of the three of these. And there's number 3. So let us know if you're still in, Laura, and then we will figure out who gets what. Yeah, it's really nice too because you're getting them directly from the artist, so you know where it came from and that it is the there's not more of these because they didn't ever decorate them this way originally, so it just makes it unique.
Yeah, there was never this pattern. I made this pattern.
Okay, so I think Laura's out. So Dawn at 110, you are we're going to put sold. And Dawn at 110, you get to make the first choice. And let us know between A with the wraparound, B with the more of a white field, and C with the double roses. Let us know which you're interested in, 1, 2, or 3, and then we'll see if there's any left for anyone else.
I like this salt. Because I keep waffles.
And there is the top, just so that you see.
Yeah, it's between the
It's interesting hearing everybody in the background talking about which one they're going to pick while
Yes.
we wait to hear which one the person who's giving them is. She wants A and C. So these two.
A and C.
Yes.
Okay.
So these two, Dawn, are going to be set aside for you. And
Okay.
so Dawn gets A and C out of those, Josh. And then
And it was
I think our
110?
backup bidder was. Our backup bidder was Laura Springer. Laura, if you're interested in the other one, and I'm glad you're excited, Dawn. And Laura, if you're interested in this piece, let us know because you are the backup bidder. So we can actually probably wait to find that in the chat, but we'll set it aside for you. If you decide that you are interested, let us know.
And if she doesn't want it, anybody can take it.
Oh, okay.
We always let the back up first.
Back up first. Okay, Laura would like the third piece at that price, so they are all sold.
okay.
Very good. Well, that's wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you
I'll
both.
give you a break if you want. If not, you have a fishy thing going on right there.
You know what? I'm going to do the fishy thing and then I'll take a break because I really like this piece and I want to hold it.
Okay, it's heavy, so you can hold it.
Yeah, I kind of thought that might be my choice. So tell me how much this is, and we'll get the starting bid in there first.
We'll start it at 70.
And thank you very much, Denise. That's very kind of you. Yes, I'm here happily avoiding my birthday here in Ohio, but it is coming soon. Start bid is 70 on this, and I believe that Jamie has started this out
Okay.
at $70. And here is the piece. Tell us about this. This is beautiful.
It's a pink, crystal-y looking glass. And these come in all different colors. So that one's
more this
especially
shade too. Yeah, you
Yeah.
see it better in the thickness because again, our
Yeah.
lights are kind of bright.
And I just highlighted the high spots of it with different colors so that it would stand out.
Is it a Nautilus or an Atlantis vase? I think they called it Nautilus.
You know, I've heard
Yeah,
both.
they do.
Yes.
Nautilus, okay.
Very good.
Yeah.
So
Very
this is.
heavy.
It is very heavy.
It is very heavy. Yes, this is probably 4 or 5 pounds at least. I mean, it's a big chunk of glass, and I just love the angelfish. And I'm a fish guy, so this is the kind of stuff. And the bubbles, yeah.
I was going to say my favorite's the bubbles.
Painting the bubbles out really does make it on this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder who the designer of this piece is. I don't remember, but it's really a great design.
Yeah.
And
Believe it or not, the bubbles took a while.
Nautilus is the shell one. Atlantis is the other one. Okay, very good. I bet they did actually take a while. And Sharon Carter at $80 is our current high bidder, but Uniques by the Creek is at $85. Elderly Poodles at $85, but Uniques got in first. And so let's see. We'll turn it this way because you can see the fish a little more.
Okay.
What was it about painting the bubbles that made them more time consuming than you expected? Just because there's so many?
There's so many, and it's easy to miss and hit the glass here.
Oh.
Just you had to keep on the round.
Oh,
Keep it on the
right.
round, yeah. So I
Because-
used a small brush, which made it slower, just so that I was more precise.
Oh, that makes sense because these are all embossed, so it has to be exactly
Yeah.
precise. It's not like you're just painting a circle on a flat surface.
Right, and I didn't do every single one. I wanted it to show a difference.
Yes, yeah, you'll see here, for
I
example.
did most of them.
There's a couple, and it's deliberate, the ones that are skipped, and that makes it actually a little more like bubbles in the water. So we've got 3 folks who definitely like this besides me. 105, Sharon Carter is our current high bidder on this piece. And I like this little guy down here at the very bottom that you might not notice, and he has purple fins. Yeah, these are great. I like the pastel colors. Those nice choices. It must just be fun for you to take something that some other designer did and figure out how to embellish it in a way that really makes it pop.
Yeah, it is fun.
And let's see, Roy says he's got one in Carnival. We had Jamie at 110. We've got Sharon at 115. So Cheryl, I know you're at 110, but our high bid is currently 115. We'll do a little music while we let you folks kind of contemplate and bid this one. If I can get that to start. Here we go. All right, Jamie is at 120. And it really is whimsical. Yeah, I think this is great. I've always liked this piece, and I almost bought it when they had these new, which I think was 30-some years ago in cobalt, and I kind of regretted ever since that I didn't. But I really wanted the turquoise. And they didn't have it at the time.
Yeah.
Sharon at 125. Cheryl Kemp is at 130.
I like the pink.
I do like the pink too, actually. Yeah. It's and it's got just a little bit. It's iridescent.
It
a little
is.
bit. Yeah, it's got just it does have an iridescent finish. I think if I show you in the light, you'll see the reflection. So it is like Carnival, just a very light treatment of it. And we had Jamie at 140. Sharon's also at 140, but Jamie has the first bid in on this. And how tall is this one? It's pretty substantial. I think it's about 7 inches. Yeah. 6.5, 7. And probably 6 across the top. So. And elderly Poodle says she's at. We've got 2 people with $140 bids. So okay, well that just jumped up. Sharon is at 155, and Cheryl is at 150, and Jamie was at 140. So 155 is our current high bid, and if you folks will let us know, we're going to let you have a few more minutes to contemplate this before we close it. So let us know if, let's see here. Oh, we've got another bid. Let me set this down because it's a little hard to. She said this was touchscreen, which I'd already forgotten. There we go. 169 is our current high bid, folks. And yeah, what a neat piece. And I have to admit, if I ever find one, I might send it to you and hire you to do some work, because that's a really neat piece.
And I left parts of the fish unpainted so that you wouldn't lose the beautiful pink totally.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be like a contrast.
Yeah. That
Not
little
solid.
guy there, boy, that big eye.
Yeah. Wanted to see that. This
Okay.
guy's eye.
So Jamie at 169, it looks like you are the high bidder, and we're going to go ahead and mark that sold because we had a pass from the other folks. So 169.
169, Jamie.
Thank you very much. That's
Thank
a
you,
really pretty
Jamie.
piece. And well, boy, it was sure fun sitting in with you on this.
Thanks.
Thank you.
It was fun for me too.
Yeah, me too. So I'm going to turn it back over to Heidi, who I know everybody knows as Rosie, but her real name's Heidi. So let's let Heidi have a seat.
And Georgia's sale is tomorrow night.
Oh, yes, that's right, actually. I'll just mention really quickly, tomorrow at 8 o'clock, the Antique Nomad Live will be doing our sale right from here at 8 o'clock Eastern, and I'll bring stuff to sell, and we'll include some of the other folks here and sell some of their stuff too.
Can't
Oh,
wait.
cool. We're
Can't
going
wait.
on.
Yeah,
Tom,
can't wait.
The box to that should be in the car.
Can't wait.
Okay.
That's cool. I didn't know we were going on the Antique Nomad Live. Yay. Okay.
8
So,
o'clock.
but we have to tell you this. As the days go, this stuff we have to move the items. So tomorrow is our appraisal day, and then we have Georgia sale at night, and then Wednesday is our cleanup date. And if you've never been here on a Wednesday, you don't know what you're missing. So all the new people out there, you're going to want to come back, and you're going to want to see that. We're going to continue on tonight, and our goal is to move it.
Yes, let's move it.
All right. Hey, I come to anything. I come to anything. I'll come to Rosie. I'll come to Heidi. I'll come to Hey You. All right, let's do some glass pets. We haven't done some pets in a while.
Okay, those are acid etched.
These are acid etched pets. We have this beautiful one with blue roses. These are all kind of matching colors. We have the chubby bunny. And this one is frosted as acid etched. There's the chubby bunny. And then we have the laying bear. So we're going to do choice on these.
And they all are different flowers,
All right.
but they're all teal paint.
Josh, what number are we on, sir? 14. All right, 14. And what are we going to start about?
25.
25. This is for choice. So we're going to do choice. You get the bear. The colors are similar, so we put them together. You have the long-tailed bird. You have the bear, and you have the chubby bunny. So we're going to go ahead and start it at 25. Let's go. At 10 o'clock, we're going to switch gears, and we're going to do some of the things that we have on site here. We'll try to do a variety for you. And here we go with the music. Thank you for the bidding. $30 is our high bid at the moment. And here we go. $30, Cheryl Kemp. Remember to watch the screen. That's where the bids are posted. $30 with Cheryl Kemp. So that bear is called that's not the dreaming bear. That is just, I don't know what they call that one. Jamie.
Relaxing bear?
What do they call the bear that's sideways like that? Lazy? Maybe it's the daydream.
The daydreaming is laying on her belly like this.
We will sell at least one when we do choice. Resting bear.
Resting. I said relaxing bear.
All right. Reclining bear, resting bear, chilling out bear.
Yeah.
That's one choice anyway.
How do I get it to show?
You go really slow towards the camera and maybe put your hand behind it. I'll show you with the chubby bunny.
You never knew Fenton did animals? Well, see, you got so much to learn here.
And these are unique because they're acid etched.
Yes, which gives them this satiny look.
It's so smooth. It's wonderful to paint on.
Yes. All right.
I'll let you do it because you can do it better.
It gives a beautiful canvas to paint on. And again, kiln fired, you see these roses actually melt into the glass and become one. They're so cool. All right, let's see where we're at. Now we're going to sell at least one. It's getting late, so we have $30. I think at this price, we're only going to sell one. So bidder will get choice. $30 is bid with Cheryl. We're going to do a last chance, and we'll show them to you one more time.
You can't find acid etched stuff for 80.
No, you can't. Okay, so this is the long-tailed bird. So these are from the Rosie group. There is the rose on the bottom, which means these pieces are genuine Fenton that we've repurposed and made into these beautiful works of art. And if you see the rose, you know that that comes from our group, and these are contemporary pieces. It's smooth like your complexion. It most certainly is. 35, Shirley Edwards. Yeah, okay, that's where we were at. We had 30. 35 was Shirley Edwards.
Grab a sandblasted bear
Is this one?
so we can show the difference.
Yes.
That's a blasted, so hold them side by side.
Okay, so see, this is a sandblasted bear, which we call snow bears, and this is an acid etch. It's a much softer. It's a much softer glass. They're kind of hard to find. They're beautiful.
They're hard to find, but they're wonderful to have.
Yes. 38 Cheryl Kemp. We have the beautiful hurricane lamp coming up next. We have some more raspberry colored stuff, and if we do have the rose overlay pieces, we're going to have a choice of 3. We'll probably do 3 more lots tonight.
This is on both sides. And these colors are all the same colors on these pieces, just different flowers.
All right, Shirley Edwards is at 40. Cheryl Kemp, let us know. Roy, we see you're 40, but Shirley's already there.
He's looking at you.
Cheryl Kemp is at 42. Roy, you just can't get a break. She beat you again. 42 Cheryl Kemp. Hi, Roy. You know what? I'm kind of sipping on Mountain Dew, but I just grabbed the lemonade.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, and it's kind of watered down lemonade from the boat. But I don't see how anything's going to keep me awake tonight.
I hope you sleep tonight. I hope I sleep tonight, too.
All right. We have 45 with Roy Gill. Shirley's out. Let's see. 45 with Roy Gill. Shirley is out. Cheryl Kemp, are you out also?
That little bear's calling her name. That's what she said.
So Cheryl Kemp, let us know. All in, all done. All right. So it's 45. It's up to you what you want to do. If you want to sell one or pass them. It's up to you.
What do you think?
It's up to you. You're the artist. You know what? Can we just satisfy the bidder? Roy is very good to us. He wants to. Is that okay? Okay, we're going to satisfy the bidder. Roy gets the bear and the bunny.
Okay.
We won't pass the other one. We'll leave that one. Thank you, Roy.
Roy, bear and the bunny. Okay.
Okay, this piece is very cool. This came out of Minnesota. So this piece was originally Ken Klink's, and he has wrote on the bottom. Now, this is a cobalt blue satin hurricane lamp from 2005. This is the base that the nativity scenes were painted on. Remember that, Linda?
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful blue that is satinized. It's just gorgeous. We came in as a blank, so we decided to have this painted. And Linda said, "What do you want me to do?" And I said, "You do it however you want to do it." And she put these lovely yellow flowers, morning glories on it, and it's just beautiful. So this is a one of a kind.
And the light, Tom? Well, she can show us.
and we'll show you how it's lit up. We'll get you started here. Here is the shade lit up, and it's just beautiful. It's just gorgeous.
It lit up really well last night. We left our light on all night.
Yes. All right.
Might need a battery.
Okay, so Josh, number please.
This is number 15.
15, the hurricane lamp. All right, here we go. What are you going to start it at?
50. Let's measure it too.
All right. Yeah, look at this. Now Tom's got his phone, and we're going to show you. Look at how pretty that is. If you recall, the wise men in the nativity scene was painted on this. I don't know if this was some kind of a fluke that it came blank. I've never seen a blank in this color. And this
I haven't
isn't-
either.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the story is on it, but it is absolutely gorgeous. We're going to start it at 50 for the hurricane lamp.
Fired.
Yes.
I've got 3 different colors of yellow on it. I don't know if you can tell.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start it at 50, and here we go with the music. $50 is bid. So Mr. Klink was a historian, and so Linda made sure, she thought it was very important to keep the sticker on there that Mr. Klink put on there. So this is what he valued it at, $100 without the painting. This is from 2005, and we decided that we were giving it a facelift. It just needed something else. So here's the beautiful shade. And it is a deep cobalt blue. Tom, you click off this light. It's a double cord.
Okay.
It's a double cord coming from here. See it? See it from over there? Can you just click it off? Okay. So we took the light off so you could see. It's a deeper color than it appears on the screen.
It's funny. It is.
Yes.
It's a lot deeper.
It is kind of a periwinkle blue. It's just gorgeous. All right, we have 75 with CW Cato. Hi, Cato.
Hi, Kato.
As the crystal base. Sean is out. 75 Cato. We have a lot of 75, so we're just going to wait. Romola, let us know. Shirley Edwards, let us know. Shirley
Can I
Edwards is
lift
going to
my
go
face?
100.
What do you mean, can I lift my face?
Can you lift my face? It's some kind of typo she's doing with
Oh.
her computer.
Okay.
Sometimes they come out strange.
Okay.
$100 is Shirley. All right. We have $100 with Shirley. All right. Ramola's out. Shirley's at 100. Cato is out. Do we have Cheryl Kemp out? Cheryl Kemp's at 110. Good night, Wilbers.
Good night.
110, Cheryl Kemp. Cheryl Kemp is in at 110. Our $100 bid was Shirley Edwards, so let us know. We're going to do a last chance. It is a beauty poodle. Elderly poodle. I cannot call you elderly poodle. You are poo in my book.
Yeah. What she said.
Yeah. 115, Shirley Edwards. Which way does that actually go? I think it goes this way because the writing
Yeah.
is here.
Because here's the candle.
Okay.
You gave the hurricane a facelift, and that's what they were trying to say.
Oh,
Gotcha.
120,
That
Cheryl,
is true.
120, Cheryl Kemp. Kudos to all the bidders on Linda's hard work on top of the piece itself. Yes, Sean. Kudos to Linda.
Thank you, Sean. And who got it?
We're not done yet.
Oh, we're not done
Cheryl Kemp is at 120. I have to tell you, Linda has done a fantastic job. that is supposed to be my part of the bargain promoting. And I told Linda this time I said, Linda, can you post it like you do and help us out? Because this is such a busy time. And she took some marvelous pictures and one advertising this month.
Thank you.
125 Shirley Edwards. Cheryl Kemp, let us know.
If you can see inside there, that's where I signed it and put the rose. Kind of visible. And like I said, this is 3 different colors of yellow.
130 Cheryl Kemp.
I thought yellow was perfect for the blue.
It is. It's gorgeous.
Because blue would have got lost.
Yep. And I had, when you said, what do you want to do on that? I'm like, I have no clue. That color was.
I thought about it for days and days, and all of a sudden it was just like, morning glories.
Yep. All right. So Shirley Edwards is out. Cheryl Kemp is in, all done. And we're going to go ahead and sell that to Miss Cheryl Kemp.
Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, bidders.
Okay. And Cheryl, I
130.
have your information.
This
We
is
are going to
how-
sell, it's 9:57. We're going to do one more lot tonight. How's that,
Okay.
Linda? Would you like to do the raspberry? Would you like to do the rose?
Let's do the raspberry.
Okay.
I'm starting to really like that glass.
Me too. So we're going to do this last lot because then we're going to sell a little bit this evening from the different booths that we have around. And we're going to have more Fenton, of course. And this is not the last you'll see of Linda. We'll be incorporating her in sales, and she'll be with us a lot Wednesday night. So we would love to see more videos of Linda doing what she does. Tom,
You got it.
our video, what? Get it out. Videographer. Is that right?
Guru.
Videographer.
Our
Videographer.
videographer.
This light right here is bright.
Is Tom. He will do more. He will do more. He promises.
Can that go somewhere else?
Which light?
That light's right in my eyes.
We can turn
suddenly.
that right off if you just follow the cord down. You'll find it somewhere.
Yeah. Oh my.
All right. Okay. So this is our last lot, and then we're going to sell around. So here we go. We'll let you. Quick question: was the lamp fired? Yes. There is nothing that is not fired. We didn't fire the base. There was no need to fire the
Oh
base.
no! Anything I paint, I fire.
Yep. It has to be. And I have to tell you this, and we have stressed this on the community boards. We can't stress this enough, can we, John? When you are out in the wild hunting and you see these pieces, I am stressing to you, I am pleading with you, do not pay tons of money for something that you don't know is fire kiln painted, because it will come off. Just like we did on the boards the other day. We got a mouse that was water-based paint, and I popped the polka dots off the ear. And that's what happens. It's very important. It takes a lot of work. A piece like this, we could actually lose it in the kiln. So there's risk involved. It's not easy, but it's worth it to have something that you can hand down and is going to be in the same condition that you buy it from us 50 years, 100 years later. All right, here we go.
Josh
Number,
will
please.
still have it.
Josh will have it. Yeah.
He will still have it.
Yes.
He has.
Okay.
He has to sort through all my Fenton.
Okay, here we go. What is our number?
This is number 16.
16. A choice. We're going to call it raspberry. Okay.
We're gonna
choice,
call it that.
Choice raspberry.
Yes, and these are little yellow and white flowers on a basket with butterflies and dragonflies, and it turned color in such a remarkable way.
35. Is that what you said?
45.
Okay, 45 to start it.
Mm-hmm. I'll measure it here for you in a minute. I want to show it to you.
Cheryl said it will be a partner to her hand vase. She must have bought from you before. Again, this color is more deeper than it appears in here with the lighting.
It's amazing. And look at the handle.
Yeah, but you're also seeing it on my PC, and a lot of times your phone comes even clearer. I mean, okay, here we go. $60 with Debbie, and we're going to go, and I'll show you the second piece because, of course, there are two for choice. Here we go. This one has white roses on it with vines. A bamboo style handle. And this is a small pitcher. And we're going to go ahead and measure the pitcher and the basket for you. 65 with Sean McClinton.
7.5
John,
and 6.
may you please hold the tulip vase with it? That's carnival. I would like to put that.
7.5 and 6.
All right. So all right. We have 65. We're going to go with community sale again after this next item. Okay. All right. Sean is at 65. And we are pulling for that. So the last hour, you will not know what's going to come up. Unadvertised completely, just for you at home. Your choice of either one. Sean's at 65. Debbie, let us know. You will get choice. This is a beautiful satin glass, and when you feel it, you'll see how soft it is. It makes a beautiful canvas. 65, Sean McClinton. 70, hi Carrie.
I think that handle is amazing.
It is. It is. Okay, Carnival fans, our first item coming up with the community sale is beautiful. We're going to give you a wowzer. Look at that.
Whoa. Wow.
Debbie is at 70. Sean, let us know. Debbie is at 70. Sean, let us know. Are you taking our picture?
I got several.
All right, Sean is out. And I think Sean was, okay, we can go ahead and sell it. Linda, would you explain how the raspberry color comes out? Okay, go ahead and explain that again while Debbie takes her choice. How do we get the raspberry color in these?
The kiln.
Yeah, because they're fired.
The kiln changes it.
It starts out a beautiful pink.
1,500 degrees.
It comes out a rose. Okay, that's what it starts with. It's a rose satin, which is the color that Fenton has.
Yeah.
And when it's fired, when we paint it, the heat makes a reaction with it, and it deepens the color. It's beautiful.
And when you get it in your hand, you'll just be amazed.
Yes. Okay. This is together. We're having a carnival piece coming up after this next one. We're going to say goodnight to Linda, and we're going to do some carnival glass. It's all in the heat, baby.
It's in the heat.
So Debbie, your choice.
And the thing you got to watch for when you fire is handles, sometimes handles or warping or crack bottom. And these came out perfect.
If you want one that has deeper purple, I would take the basket. Debbie takes the basket. Okay. Debbie Lefferman takes the basket.
The basket is a lot of color.
Yeah.
It is a lot of color.
Our backup was Sean. Sean, would you like the picture? But I like these white roses on this one.
Yeah.
I like the handle on that.
I do
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
This
That's
is
white enamel.
Yep,
That's
white
what
enamel.
white enamel looks like.
And it's gorgeous. And look at the paint.
And you can shade it
shiny
really
that is.
nicely. You get those higher edges.
Yep. You're welcome, Debbie. Sean?
You're welcome. Thank you.
No, thank you. Okay, anybody want this one? It's up for grabs. Up for grabs. And that price was, Josh? 70 if you'd like that. Up for grabs.
We don't have another one.
No.
This is it.
Okay, we want to thank you, Linda and Josh, for
You're welcome.
being here tonight. Now, Linda will be back. We're not done selling for Linda, so we will go ahead and we're going to work some stuff for Linda in as the sale continues. Our last night will be Wednesday, so you want to watch the next couple days, and we appreciate you being here. Remember that Linda's items will take probably around 2 weeks to process. I will invoice you, send the labels to Linda. She works on packing while the invoices are coming in, and then she sends them out.
Yes.
So processing time is usually 7 days to 14 days, and that's how it is. So good night, Linda. Everybody stick around
Good
right
night.
here. We're switching gears, and we're going to start the community sale for at least a half an hour.
And
Thank you.
And if people are local, they're welcome to come in and shop.
Yes, if you're local, come in. We're having an appraisal fair tomorrow at 2:00.
Yes, come in and see us.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Heidi.
You're welcome. Sleep tight tonight. Get some sleep.
Yeah, you too.
Okay. All right. All right. Are you ready for a change of pace? Thank you for supporting our artists. We are so tickled that they are now painting. All right. So we're going to go through some items here. And I think if Jill is around, she may be helping me here. We'll see. I may be solo, but we'll see what we can do. I'm going to pick from some of the tables and we're going to bring them up. It's getting late in the game, so I may put a starting bid on that. And if you want to start it for that price, you can. But I will make it worth your while tonight. Okay. So I am switching gears. And I had John pull this lovely tulip vase. Look at this. The color is amazing. I can't even tell you. This was a box item I brought, and I love tulips. And if I take it home, I'm afraid I will put it in my china cabinet. It is 9 inches tall and 8 inches wide. Absolutely beautiful. Yes. I'm going to start this one at 100. If you want to start the tulips at 100, just say tulips 100 and we'll put it up. It is amazing. We have a couple pieces of carnival that we will put up tonight. Let's see what this is. 8.5 inches. We are in the Mississippi room, Daniela. All right, we're going to go ahead and start it at 100, and here we go. Daniela, if you're here, come down and say hello. I don't know how much longer we'll be here, but no, I will not. Yes. We'll probably be here for another half an hour, so Daniel, come on down. It is Fenton, Christine. It is Fenton. There's the label. Oh my gosh. Anita Fisher is taking our Rosaline grouping.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, that's a great.
Our Rosaline grouping, we have 14 animals, all the same issue number. There's only 450 of them. All of them are in there, $1,200. That's awesome. That's fantastic.
Thank you, Anita.
Thank you, Anita. We'll catch up with you later. That is a wonderful deal. There was only 450 of those sets. For them to be all together like that, that is a wonderful deal. Thank you, Anita. And is that your birthday gift? How did you manage that with Trent? I don't know. 105, 110 with Christine Smith. The sound is gone. How did that happen? Did we lose sound? I don't think we did.
Did we lose it?
I don't think so. 115, Timmy. It's her birthday present.
Oh, cool.
Okay, you can hear. Okay, the sound is good. Okay. Terry.
Yes.
Do you want to try your carnival piece tonight? Can you bring mine over too? Okay. We're going to be in a carnival, and I told you I'm going to make it worth your while. We're going to try a couple carnival pieces after this, and maybe we'll get George to bring something up here then after that. But we have a new member we're so proud to have with us tonight, and she brought something, and I have something similar, so we're going to do a couple carnival lots. Okay, Daniela, if you are in this hotel, it is a little weird. But if you keep following and try to go to the road, if you go to the road, you'll find us, won't they?
Yes. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow it. And don't look in the windows or don't look in the mirrors. I will tell you now.
Don't take the little pill.
And I will tell you now, the Lafayette Hotel has a tremendous reputation of being haunted. We have not seen anything yet, but we will not go on the third floor, and we very, very seldom look in mirrors as we pass by.
You won't see them in the mirror.
Oh! Spooks, no. They're seldom seen. Just don't look in the mirrors. You'll be okay. No, it's folklore, but the basement is where you really don't want to go. That's what I hear. 120 Christine Smith. How could it not be haunted when it's been here for years and years? I mean, think of all the people that have been through here. It's just such a cool piece of history.
Just gorgeous.
All right. Let's see where we're at. I'm sorry. I get where I'm talking too much. 120 Christine Smith. I'm looking to see. There goes, yes. 120 Christine Smith. We're going to do a last chance. Let me know if you're in or out. Ghosts. 125, Timmy. So they say. I don't know. I didn't see anything yet. There is Daniela Nelson. Please come up behind us, woman.
And April Walker and Josh.
It's nice to see you, Daniela.
Hello there. Say hi. Let me see her. Say hi.
There's Daniela.
We're hurrying to get here.
You're here.
We're here. I'm gonna look at stuff to buy, so you guys
Okay.
can.
125, Timmy. That's not a ghost. That's real life. Okay. 125, Timmy. And Christine is out. It's nice to see you, Daniela. Thank you. All right. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and sell it. Wait a minute, Christine's out. Okay, sold. You are not going to believe who bought this. Timmy. Timmy is a kitschy gal.
She bought what she bought?
She bought this.
Well, good, Timmy.
Timmy, thank you. And we're gonna take it right back to Marshall, aren't we? 7. Okay, I gotta put a number on it. That one is mine.
You want?
Wow, is that gorgeous?
What do you want to sell with you? Why don't you and George sell for a while?
I'm gonna get these 2 pieces out of the way. These
Okay.
are, and then we will. These are similar and they're pretty cool. I don't know yet. Okay, now this is a new collector, Terry, and we were looking at this today. Did we decide that we're going to start these at a certain price? Okay, this is the same deal. We're going to start these pieces at 100. I'm going to show them to you. If you want the swan or if you want the fox, let us know. Okay, they're going to be 100. Just say swan 100 or fox 100. We discovered these, and George. We were looking at these. We took them to George. And we discovered that they're pretty special pieces. And this is a new collector, Terry. You can come over, sweetie pie.
I don't really want to be on camera because I look really bad.
Everybody looks bad this time of night being out in the rain. Look at my hair. What has happened?
You look fine.
I got hair too.
You look
This is Terry, and she is new to collecting this, and she's been wonderful. So this is her piece. Very special piece. This is Fenton made for LeVay. This is the swan. This is $100 if you want to start this one out. And the reason it is etched here, 29 of 100. She didn't even see this etching, did you?
No, it was. I bought it for my birthday a couple of weeks ago and just put it away, and you guys found it.
Yes. Fenton made for LeVay. It is 29 out of 100. So we have a $100 bid on the swan, so we're going to go with it. Okay, so it will sell. It will find a new home. Christine Smith is at 100. Pretty exciting.
Yes.
Look at this. Okay. Christine Smith is our first 100. It is a beautiful piece. You're not going to find this. I was drawn to it immediately when I saw it. It's just gorgeous. We have 100 with Christine Smith. Yes, Pam, she's awesome. Ramola is in at 110. 125, Shirley Edwards.
I don't know that you'll see another.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Does anybody know anything about LeVay?
George, do you know about LeVay?
Do you know about LeVay? Christine, we need to figure out more about LeVay, but I know Fenton. They had beautiful. We have some pieces of aqua opal here that Fenton made for LeVay. Very pretty combination of colors, and you'll probably see that sometime in the next couple days. Okay, 150 with Christine Smith.
Thank you, Christine.
Please show longer. I'm too quick. Okay. Did you see this? I have my camera here, and we never did fix it. I didn't have the patience for it. We don't need it now, but I don't know. I didn't get it ready before we started, and I should have.
Well,
We'll do it tomorrow.
Tomorrow we have that. We don't.
Terry, there's the base. Show everybody.
It's all cut out. I don't know if you can see it. It is marked with the F inside.
Mhm. Christine is at 150. Ramola, let us know. Beautiful color. The base of this seems to be amethyst. Wildlife, okay, we see you. Somebody warned Daniela that if she hugs Mark Gibson like that, he's got a broken rib. Ramola's at 160. 160 with Ramola. Christine, let us know. You're doing pretty good, girl.
Yeah, I'm really happy.
Since you don't have, you want me to ship this for you, if you want me to ship this for you, I can do that for you and collect for you because you haven't done it before.
Right.
I would like to do this
I
for
would
you.
like you to do that for me. Thank you. Thank you.
164, Christine Smith. 164, Christine Smith. Okay, David Brown is telling us that Gary LeVay operated LeVay Glass out of Edwardsville, Illinois. Okay.
Yeah, apparently it was 80s and 90s, and then he went and made his own stuff after that.
Okay.
And they apparently ordered colors that Fenton wasn't using in their line.
Ramola, let us know. We're going to go ahead and do a last chance. All in, all done. Uh-oh. Okay, we're back. Ramola, let us know. We don't like to miss your bid. So just let us know that you're out. 170, we still have active bidding. Hey, Silver! Nice to see you tonight. You're up late tonight. 170, Ramola. Christine, let us know. 175. 175, Christine Smith. I think we will have George sell something here. I've got one other interesting piece, and then we'll let George sell something. And we'll work together for a little bit until last night George had to put toothpicks in his eyelids.
I'm close.
All right, it is sold. Everybody, let's give her a hand. Her first thing she sold. Awesome. All right. And this is to Christine Smith. She is one of my oldest customers. So Christine, I'm going to collect. You want me to collect for you?
Yes, go ahead.
I'm going to collect for her, and I am also going to pack it for her since she is a newbie and it's too special of a piece. Okay.
You're going to love it. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, Heidi.
Can you write me a note in there what I'm doing for you?
Yes.
Okay. And put the date that we sold it on.
What was the price that it went for?
The price is for $175. Okay. So the interesting thing about this is I have a piece that is similar. Okay. And this one was Mr. Klink's. So if I look in here, this has This has his historic view of it. Carnival original formula made for LeVay from a LeVay mold purchased from Westmoreland. Bye, Josh. Thank you. Thank you. This is from 205, and he's got $200 on this. This one is a fox. This one we will start at 100 if you are interested. 100 to start this one. The color is beautiful on this piece. Also made for LeVay. The basket part is a little different. It's more higher in the air that he's sitting on, but the color is stunning on the fox. And Mr. Klink had a $200 value on this. If you want to look at the color, I hope you can see it. And it's even more amazing in person. Okay. Oh, Christine, I appreciate that. 125 is our opening bid, and here we go. Okay. I am going to actually pack that tonight, so you can put it right by the tulip.
Okay. Which one's the piece you're gonna see?
That stuff is going to go back on Linda's table. That's all unsold, so we just didn't get to it. Okay. Well, what's really crazy is this is beautiful. Oh my gosh, you cannot believe the color in this fox. It's even more, yes. I'm not going to even invoice this probably till I get home. So I'm in no hurry. Just so you know, if you're new watching, I usually invoice the next day. When I'm on location like this, I really don't invoice till I get home. Okay, that's what I do when I'm on the road, and it's $7 shipping a night. If you're buying an additional night or something and we can add it, it's going to be $2 a night for however more you buy the next night. So that's how we roll. 150 Roy Gill. It is beautiful. George, if you want to try something. Okay, if you don't, that's okay, but if you want to. Okay, Roy is at 150. Christine Smith, let us know. $155, Christine Smith.
What do you sell it?
I should be lifting this up. It's a box. Oh my God. 160.
I don't think I've ever seen a fox on it.
Terry is a new collector. We just sold that swan for her. Can you check her note in there and make sure it's where I'm gonna totally understand what she did. I'm gonna pack it.
Yep.
Did she write all that down with her
book? Yep.
Okay, great. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, Christine is out. We'll do a last chance.
That's awesome. And she's a new collector?
Yes. Timmy says hello, Jill.
Well, hello, Timmy. I found more buttons.
I saw some things that Timmy was making with the buttons.
Oh, those were cute. What was that? Yellow pineapple.
Yes.
The pineapple.
All right, number 9. Make sure my tulip. I did not write down my tulip vase. I'm sorry. I'm tired. What did that go for?
Have, number 9, $7.25, and you did not write an amount.
Christine, you got the tulip vase, didn't you? I didn't write that number down. So this is number 10, and that is $7.25, and this is the fox, and the fox brought 160. Okay.
Wow, that is amazing. She's got a good eye.
It's Roy.
Did Roy get both?
No, I think Christine got the other one.
Okay.
Shirley, I'm sorry, we sold it.
George is bringing critters.
Okay, Roy go.
Oh, the little box is cute.
Hey, John, can you look back and see how much the tulip bowl sold for? It's number 9. Thank you. Okay. What you got? George.
Oh, I thought I'd just bring a couple of little critters for my last little go around this evening. Thank you for letting me bring some stuff. This is fun.
Okay.
I think maybe they're all a little different in terms of what they are. So if you don't, is it okay to do individuals on these?
Yes, let's do that.
Let's do this one, yeah, because this one's pretty cool. Okay.
You were Timmy. I got you, Timmy. Thanks.
So this one, let me just see what I'm.
Oh, this is neat. George just got a little Fenton kitty box here.
Yes. I have somebody texting me asking if they can call. I'll be free in a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start with this one. Yes, this is Fenton, and I had not seen this piece before. And it is the cat, and it is sitting on a tuffet or an ottoman or something that is nicely tucked, and they've got hand-painted details here, and there's the Fenton sticker on the bottom. This one is going to start at, let's start this one if we could at $40.
Okay.
Kind of a hard one to find. I like the shading. I haven't seen a lot of amber in any company did that's satin, so I thought that gave it kind of a neat look.
You're right. I haven't seen it in satin either.
Yeah, and I like the spots as well. And I see a couple of other. We've got Katina and Miss Wildlife. I guess those are both appropriate bidders for this.
Yes.
Very fun, and it is signed underneath. This one is hand painted by D. Wright.
All right, so $40, Miss Wildlife, and we're going to go ahead and do the music.
There's your artist signature there, and I'll hold this up a little closer so you can see the detail.
Has a beautiful satin finish with the original Fenton tag on it. It's a little trinket box.
Yes.
Now spots are for a leopard. No, not what is spotted?
Leopards are spotted, and cheetahs are spotted.
Cheetah. That's what I was thinking.
Yes, yeah.
It's like a little cheetah.
More like a house cheetah in this case, I think. And there is your base. So we'll put the two together, and you'll see what that looks like. And we've got a couple of you folks at $45. So there we go. I thought it was really neat. The condition is excellent. There's no damage. I was very careful to pick things that were in perfect shape for this show. And there is your label on the bottom. We've got Kathy at $50. It's just, it's a neat piece. It actually, the color seems really true. It's funny how the bright lights change things. So this is definitely the true color of what you're getting there.
All right, Kathy's at 50.
That is a very cute piece.
Miss Wildlife is at 51.
And this came from that old store stock out west. So I have not seen another one of these elsewhere.
I have never seen it either.
Yeah. So I just thought that was a lot of fun. So we've got two of you folks who are pretty interested, and we're going to or actually three of you. So we're just going to give you your last chance here, and let us know which one of you would like this the most. It will be yours.
Okay, Kathy's at 55. Katina, Miss Wildlife, let us know if you're in or out. Hi, Sharon. It is cute. Kathy G's at 55, waiting for Miss Wildlife and waiting for Katina. Let us know. We're going to do a last chance.
And a little bit of gold here too. I notice on the points here, and it's interesting now that we've talked to Linda how the gold is harder to do than I ever thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Katina is out.
Okay, so
Miss
now
Wildlife's at 56.
Right. We're waiting for Kathy G.
And
we're all caught up.
It's got some pretty good detail in it too. If you look at the paws here, it's definitely, you can see little cat paws in the detail in it. You may not see it actually on the webcam here, but trust me, in person, it's great.
Okay, Kathy G, let us know. We don't want to miss your bid. 56, Miss Wildlife, Kathy G. Just waiting for you.
Yes, it definitely has that playful cat look. I've
57?
seen that look a lot.
Roy hasn't seen it either. He's seen a lot of Fenton.
Oh, that's good to know, Roy. Yeah. It didn't say it was never in the line, but I don't think it was in the line terribly long.
Kathy G. All right, Miss Wildlife, let us know. We're just kind of waiting. All right, thanks for what you did do. We appreciate it.
And Kathy, thank you so much. And I will make a note.
I've got it for you.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. Yeah, last night I wasn't as sharp about this, but today I'm prepared.
Okay.
All right, thank you. That's wonderful. This next one, do you want me to do another?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do 3 little critters here, and then I will let you folks wrap up with whatever. Okay, so this one was for their 90th anniversary. This is the panda with the rhinestone necklace. It's got the 95 label from 1995, and this one is starting off at $20. And it has sort of an amethyst rhinestone necklace there. I always thought these were really fun when they came out with the rhinestones.
Yes.
It sort of reminded me of the old Joseph figurines where they'd have a stone for everybody's birthday.
Yep.
And I remember talking to Debbie and Randy Coe, who were big in the Fenton clubs out in Oregon.
Oh, yeah.
And they started carrying these and were very excited with Fenton because it was something that they could give as gifts to their kids. And they wanted their kids to get interested. Now their kids are in their 30s and 40s and they all collect Fenton, so it worked. And this has a nice iridescence to it. So I'll hold it up where you can see the hand painting as well as the iridescence on the piece. They're just nice glass, and they're nice and heavy. And you'll see cats with the rhinestone necklaces, and I think they did it on a number of the critters at that time for a brief period of time.
Yep. Calendar bears, I think. Didn't they call them calendar bears? Oh, everybody's gone.
You know what? I think that may be right, actually, because I do think that the chain was supposed to be for birth months.
Yep.
So we've got 28. Thank you. Appreciate that. And this is a lavender color. And there's more of a lavender sheen overall than you really get from the lights. It's a little more of an ivory cast rather than the grayish it looks on your screen.
So the eyes are painted, so it is signed by an artist.
Yes, that's right. I didn't even pay attention to that. And it is
D. Fox. All right.
There is your artist signature on the bottom. I probably have that. Yes, I have that right. So that's a good trick.
Yes, they are referred to as calendar bears.
Calendar bears, very good. And Sharon is at $35 and is our high bidder. And it's between she and Romola. So Romola, if you want to make another bid, let us know. Otherwise, we'll wrap this one up. Very sweet little piece. It's even painted in the ears you see there. And we'll clean his little tag off his forehead for you. I just noticed that I could have done a better job of that.
Okay, it is
All
sold.
right, very good. Thank you very much.
Looks like Sharon Carter.
Sharon Carter, very good. Oh,
And
that's
I have-
great, Sharon.
I'm going to start if you can't find her. Sharon, it is the antique nomad at gmail.com, the antique nomad at gmail.com, or Sharon, if you need to get a hold of George, I can forward it, or George, you can, if she doesn't get a hold of you, she's a customer of mine too.
Oh yeah, Sharon and Kathy are both people I know. Now there
All
were a
right.
couple of you folks that bought from me last night, and I have to be honest, I don't know who all of you are. If you bought something from me last night, please do send an email to the antiquenomad at gmail.com, because I want to make sure you get your things. And this last one here is also artist signed, and it's funny because this one's signed on the back. In fact, all the marks are on the back, but let me hold it up so you see it first. And we're going to start this one at $40. It's got a very glossy finish, but this is Burmese, but the colors are a little more mixed than I often see in Burmese. Yeah, there you
Make the
go.
glow better.
It glows.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Wow.
let's do it. Let's
is a
see.
glossy
Can we do it up close? Because I don't think they're getting what we're getting out of it.
Yeah, it's glowing like crazy.
Yeah, it glows a nice bright green, and I'm doing a lousy job getting it in the shot. But it does glow under a black light,
All right.
which was one of the reasons I picked it. And we're starting off with Miss Wildlife's bid of $40, our opening bid. It's got the rose painted, and our artist on this one is, boy, my poor eyes, I'm going to start having to wear my readers.
It's Jay Brown.
Thank you.
Jay Brown didn't paint a lot of florals. He painted more of water wheel, or the water. What do they
Farm
call it?
scenes and,
Yes.
Yeah.
He did-
Interesting.
He did not paint a lot of florals.
So it's got 3 Fenton marks, the artist mark, the maker's mark, and the tag mark. And it's interesting that he signed it on the side of the piece, so all those marks would be together. So none on the bottom. It's about, 3 inches, 3.5. And I just always like the seated cats.
Yes.
And Shirley said, give George my info, please. Thank you, Shirley. I know you're one of the ones. Is that a bow tie? Yes, it is. It has a nice little ribbon around its neck in purple. And a nice little flower on top of its head.
It's a glower. Yes, it is, Polly.
It is definitely a glower, yes.
Yeah, George and I are definitely going to work together in this sale. If he doesn't, if we have different customers now, so if he can't find you, he'll ask me, and if I can't find him, I'll ask you, and we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, but please do just let us know that you won. We want to make sure you all get your stuff. Sharon is at 45 on the Burmese cap. And I do think it's interesting the way that the coloration is really, there's a lot of heavy pink shading through here, and it's actually lighter at the paws and the tail. So it gives it a little bit of distinction there. And there is the rose on the back, which I don't think I really showed very well. So,
so we're waiting for Miss Wildlife.
And she's at 46. So Sharon, if you're still in, let us know. And then we'll move on from critters after this. But thank you for letting me bring a few things. That was very nice.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it.
50, Sharon Carter.
Okay. Yeah, it's a cute little piece. And, you know, I tried to pick a lot of things that glow under black light because I find that interesting in glass. And I know a lot of people are fascinated with it right now. So
I love the Victorian pieces that you would never expect would glow. And all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh.
Boom, there they are.
Yes.
And Sharon is our winner at $50. Thank you so much, Sharon. Thank all of you very much for bidding and participating and having fun with us. Okay. And is there something I can bring over or help you with?
I'm going to let you talk about the appraisal fair while I go grab something.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yes.
I'm just going to write down Sharon Carter for you.
Thank you.
And you got, she bought two, so.
That's terrific. And I think she might have bought something last night. So if that's the case, we'll combine shipping. And at the end of our sales this week, we'll combine everything and try to make it as easy on you all as possible. So
just tell us about tomorrow.
Oh, yes. So tomorrow I will be back here. We won't necessarily go live with it, but if you are in the Marietta, Ohio area, please do come out tomorrow. I will be doing appraisals, and this is open to the general public, and it is bring whatever you want. And because they've been so kind to sponsor me, it is free of charge. And so you're welcome to bring a couple of items if you're anywhere near the Marietta, Parkersburg, West Virginia area. Please come out. We'd love to see you. And we also then tomorrow we'll be doing a live sale tomorrow at 8 o'clock on my channel. And if we can figure it out, maybe we'll do it on both channels simultaneously. So we'll get that worked out. But it'll definitely be on the Antique Nomad Live.
Okay. Awesome.
Thank you. And I'm going to let Jill sit down and help you out with this because she has a very pretty piece there to show.
Yes.
And thank you for being my
Let's do this one first. Okay. We're going to do a logo. So we're going to do a logo for the...
a unique logo.
Yep. This is actually made for Singleton Bailey.
He was a great guy.
Yes, he still is.
Is he single?
Singleton Bailey is I don't well Singleton Bailey had these made for Fenton, and this is the rooster. I think they call these the barnyard roosters. And this is a wonderful piece of carnival. You can see the back of it. And we're going to do 75 to start this. Singleton Berry has put the little trademark on the back. These were special ordered for him. And this color is gorgeous. We had a few carnival pieces, so I'm going to go ahead and put this one up. And if you want to start this one, just say Barnyard and 75. Barnyard and 75.
Now, Singleton Bailey, was he a decorator, a designer,
I think he actually had a shop.
Okay. Kind of like maybe a department store or a high-end gift shop?
I'm not sure.
That specialized in farm animals?
No. I think he had a gift shop or something. I don't know. Somebody might be able to tell us. I know he's still around, and he
Really?
Oh, yeah. Okay, 75 to start this one if you want it. It's very interesting. It's $75. This we'll call this the barnyard. I don't know what they call it, but you can see all the different colors in there. And it's a Singleton Bailey. A lot of people collect that.
Heidi's name dropping.
Yes. No, it's true. So this is number 11. We'll call it the barnyard. It is Fenton made and very collectible because there weren't very many of those made. They're special ordered. But we're going to start it at 75. You getting tired?
No, I had a little sip of Mountain Dew, which I don't think I've drank Mountain Dew in maybe 3 decades. Yeah. Ugh.
Carrie, but we're starting out at 75.
Yeah.
That's how I was. There's nothing else to drink here. There must be a someplace you can walk to get something to drink.
Well, there's vending machines, but it's only pop. And a lot of water. We have a lot of water, don't we?
Yes.
And the Starbucks just is not open a lot.
Well, I know.
And it's open, but have you ever seen that barista in there? I don't
No.
think I've ever seen anyone in there. It's just like everywhere all across America right now. Like no one. Right, Christine. Yeah, I haven't touched wine in at least 3 decades. I was saying today that I buy my wine like I read books, by the label. But yeah, there's just not enough help anywhere around. It's really hard to get good people.
Yeah, this hotel is an example. It's like a ghost during the day. It's like you think you're the only ones here because there's nobody in front. There's nobody anywhere walking around as far as people working.
It's almost like, what was that show with Bob Newhart? Well, Bob Newhart, when he was like the check-in person, he's cleaning your room, he's down here. It's like the same person is doing everything at this huge hotel. So
now Christine says she has to get with us girls. Christine, if you come down, we're going to have a 5th Vixen.
We're just going to have a Vixen convention.
Yes, a vintage Vixen. All right, Christine Smith is at 75. I'm going to put a sticker on that one. I'm going to do one more, and I think we're going to be through for the night. Yeah. Okay. It's number 11. Next year, if you say you're coming next year, I'll have a reason to come here next year again.
There we go. Christine, where are you from?
All right.
Have you heard about the dollar stores where the customers can't even find staff member? Oh, they're waiting and they're walking out with the stuff. Wow. No, what I did find out though about the dollar store, the Dollar General, does anyone know about the crazy penny sales and those people that have apps on their phones to get stuff at the Dollar General for a penny? It's kind of very competitive and kind of crazy. So,
all right. She lives in New Jersey.
Oh yeah. Well, you can hitch a ride with Eileen. Oh, look at that. Logo.
Look at that.
Okay, how big is it? Well, they probably know this logo.
This is
right?
a Black Carnival Fenton logo, 2005 only platinum collection. This will be our last item of tonight. We hope you join us tomorrow. I will be doing the 10 at 10, but I will be starting early tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, we're going to see Dave Fetty Blow Glass. We'll do lives from there. And then the appraisal fair is at 2. And then, of course, we're having selling all night. George is going live on Antique Nomad. We do not want to go live here. We may be setting up something else so that we can have somebody over in that corner selling
stuff.
Yes.
Okay. There's also a rumor that we may be tomorrow going to visit the Cullet and possibly do a live at the Cullet.
Really?
Yes, at the Cullet.
The mysterious place you have to visit once.
It's like the mystery spot.
We'll just drag you along,
yes.
Terry.
Yep. The Cullet.
What time is the glass play?
We're gonna leave for Henderson Hall. They're gonna open it up at 11 o'clock for us, and we're gonna drive from here. This is a logo, and I'm starting to wind down, and I don't remember what I was gonna. Let me see the price that he had on it. All right, we're gonna start it at $40.
There's the thickness.
2005 only. This will be our last item of the night. And this logo has like a screen door finish. When I see it, I always think of that. It looks like a screen door.
Oh yeah. Yeah, screen door.
There is more. We always have Gold Crest items. Dawn, they'll be up. She's constantly working. I'll look and see what she has. Maybe tomorrow we'll put up a piece. You got any more Gold Crest left? Okay, we'll put some up. We'll put some up in the next couple days, Dawn, and I'll make sure I try to tag you. Okay. 45, Romola. $45, Romola. You're welcome. Yep. And when we get back from here, we're gonna start painting those things again. We'll just take a little break, and Linda needs to get out in her garden. She's telling me this.
Ooh,
She says she needs to weed.
harvest time. All the rain that we've had.
Well, thank you, Becky. Thank you. Carrie Harrington's at 48. Sean, let us know.
Did we tell the funny Johnny Tomato story?
No.
He called me about his tomatoes a couple weeks ago, and he said, Jill, these are the funniest looking tomatoes that I've ever seen, the ones we got in Ohio. I said, well, what's funny about them? He said, well, let me send you a picture of them. They're puffy. I said, those are not tomatoes. Those are tomatillos.
What's a tomatillo?
It's like I would describe it as a Japanese lantern shaped flower with a tiny little hard tomato-like thing in it, and then you pulverize it or you pulse it. You put it in the food processor, and it makes verde salsa.
Okay.
And it's great, Chad. But it was so funny that he thought that was a funny-looking tomato.
Ramola's at 50. Sean is out. Last chance. Carrie's at 51.
But they do smell like tomatoes, so that's probably what you smell.
Okay. 51. Ramola, let us know.
In 1905 to 2005. 100 years.
I'm not impressed with these labels. Did I tell you that?
Are they hard to write, or they
Yes.
just don't stick?
They're hard to write. You can't see the numbers. And
You need a Sharpie marker
I know it.
or different labels.
Madison, we're done for tonight.
Hey, are you dizzying? Yeah, we're that. Oh, are we dissing the tomato man?
We are
totally
dissing the tomato man.
tomato man. Are you all in a skating rink? We're in a disco.
We're in a disco. And maybe Wednesday night we'll turn the disco lights on and
You
we're
know
just
what?
gonna party.
Oh, I wish I had some skates. Couple skate.
We have a disco light. We're not kidding.
There is.
I'm
think I
sure we
can
can
see
try
it.
to turn that thing on somewhere. We've got to try it.
We'll have to
We've
try
got
that
try
one of these
it.
nights. We'll turn the lights off.
We
and
could
yes.
have George's premieres on his video. He thinks they're so cool. But wait till we get our premiere and we do the disco ball.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, 70s music and the disco ball. As we start to do the sale, we'll do that, and then we'll bring them in, or we'll bring ourselves in, and it's just going to be the coolest thing.
We should have someone like ballroom dancing back there. Or we could have an episode of Dancing with the Stars. We could have George, and we could bring some stars in. John, yes, Dancing with the Stars back there.
We have all this room that we didn't know. We weren't expecting this, and
Yeah.
the air conditioning was not working on one side, so they said take the whole darn thing.
So yes.
And-
So over there is carpet, where all the pretties are, and then behind us is the skating rink.
Yes. Carrie Harrington is at 55. Ramola, let us know. I will be on in the morning. We have so much to sell here. We will be on in the morning. So I will probably be on closer to 9:30.
Yes, we want to see George dance.
Oh, is it a challenge? I heard that
Yes,
when
yes.
he's challenged, he usually
Yes.
he tries to do it. All right, 57 Romola. Christine, you're not making any sense. I think it's getting late for you. $60, Carrie Harrington. Good night, Roy. We'll see you tomorrow. Carrie Harrington's at 60. Romola, let us know. Just waiting for Romola. All day tomorrow, Madison.
Oh, yes, yes.
And Wednesday is going to be crazy. A dance off between George and John. John does the electric guitar thing. That's all
Oh,
he
the
can
robot.
do.
He's the
robot.
robot.
Yes.
The robot.
Yes.
We'll have to ask George what his noted specialty dance is.
I think he's a tap dancer.
Oh, you know what? Hey, this would be perfect for break dancing. I bet we could grab some cardboard and throw down.
What time in the morning is the first thing we're doing?
We're going over to Henderson Hall at 11.
Okay.
But you don't have to see the hall if you just want to go out and see
Woo-hoo,
Dave, and we're
can't-
going to be driving.
Can't wait.
So I can just
I
go
seen a
over there and meet
purple
you.
piece on
Okay.
George was holding that I wanted. Oh, what did we sell at Madison?
Take a screenshot and send it to us, and we'll make sure it gets up. Okay, so that's number 12. And what did
Yes.
that bring?
60. Can I scroll down?
Yep.
Oh.
60 even.
Yes.
Okay. That's a wrap for today. 2 days
That's a
out of the
wrap.
way.
Yes.
Awesome. I will tell you, we're going to have either tomorrow or the next day, we're going to have some vintage clothing that we're going to sell boutique style. We're going to go through it, and it's going to be, yeah.
I also brought some pajamas.
I think it might be tomorrow or Wednesday
Yes.
morning. So Eileen brought some stuff from New York. It's vintage clothing, and I think we're going to do that like boutique style. It might be an afternoon sale, but we're going to do it. They came all the way from New York, and they got the clothes. We're going to do it.
Yep. They also
All right.
have some great jewelry and Hawaiian shirts. Lots of men's retro Hawaiian shirts.
Okay, thank you. Good night,
Good
everybody.
night.
Thank you for supporting us. We just love you to death, and we will see you tomorrow. And we have a request for you to dance under the disco ball before we leave.
We have a dance off.
And a dance off, John is a good robot. Woohoo! He's a disco guy.
John Travolta.
Now, you should see.
River dance. We're getting a little slap happy.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see ya.